Rebound taken away by Lincoln, throws it out and taken away from them now quickly down to Lincoln. He goes after the jam! It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's basketball action. Monday's going to drive down, get to Miller. Miller for three! Yes, that's a buzzer! Congratulations on this season opening win, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. 3.8 seconds to go. 56. Don't go anywhere, folks. And he'll pick up Bush at the buzzer! It's good! Clark Rays wins! I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to York Institute, where tonight it's a couple of big district games for the York Lady Dragons and Dragons as they host Watertown in action tonight. Welcome to the Smart Bank pregame show, and I'm Gary Hall. I'll be with you tonight for tonight's play-by-play action. And like I said, we got two big games tonight. The first one will be should be a classic. It's two ranked teams in the state. It's the Watertown Lady Tigers. They come in 14-2, 3-2 in the district. They're the number 8 ranked team in the state. And the York Lady Dragons, they come in 12-3 on a 7-game winning streak, 4-1 in the district. They're ranked 10th this week in AA. And of course, District 8 AA's got 3 ranked teams this week. Upperman's ranked number 1 in the state. Macon County's ranked 5th after they lost twice last week, including to York in one game. And York Institute comes in this week ranked 10th. Other ranked teams in the area in Class AAA, Stone Memorial is ranked 2nd. And in Class Single A, Clark Range is ranked 5th this week again. So several ranked teams here in the Upper Cumberland area. We are going to come back. We'll talk a little bit about this game here in a moment. But first of all, we want to do this commercial from our friends at Smart Bank.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and Smart Bank can help you take advantage of these new rates, whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at Smart Bank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back out here at York Institute, about 4.5 minutes away from the start of play tonight. Like I said, York comes into this one ranked 14-2. They are riding a 7-game winning streak and coming in playing some outstanding basketball. And, their last game on Friday night, they took care of Kingston by a score of 60-21, following up that big game against Macon County where they defeated the ladies from Macon County by 20 points by a score of 32-52 on last Tuesday night. This is a big challenge, though, for the Lady Dragons. They play a Watertown team that comes in that's 14-2 on the season. Of course, those district losses, they've lost to Macon, they lost to Upperman, and they're 3-2 in the district, and so they're a game actually behind the Lady Dragons in the district standings right now. But they like to shoot the three-pointer. They play a little press defense, and York will have to be ready for those things tonight. Those will be things that they'll have to control on, get the ball into the front court and, to be able to defend the three-point shot. While we got to meet here, let's cover our sponsors for basketball action tonight. Basketball, is sponsored by Pinterest County Executive Jimmy Johnson, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall Sports and Outdoors, and Hall's Family Pharmacy, First Volunteer Bank, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Pinterest Farmers Co-op, Clark Range Drug Center, Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, Condition Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes, Pizza Hut, Southwest Drywall and Construction, and Lexi Jade's Boutique. The pre- and post-game show sponsored by Smart Bank, the halftime stats by Showtime Ford, and the player of the game will be sponsored by Hall Sports and Outdoors and Hall's Family Pharmacy. We're going to take one more quick break here, and we'll be right back in just about 30 seconds.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and Smart Bank can help you take advantage of these new rates whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at Smart Bank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back out here at York Institute, about ready for the start of the game here tonight, and we'll just a couple of minutes here, we'll get the starting lineups, but before we do, we'll probably take a break for the national anthem here, but a big game tonight. York 12-3, Watertown 14-2. Both of them ranked in the state, so we're going to take a couple commercials while the national anthem plays, and we'll be right back.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Pinterest Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Pinterest Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Back out here at Clark Range, or at York Institute. Sorry, you got the wrong place there, but back out here at York Institute, we're about ready for the starting lineups. We expect the same starting lineups for both teams. And first for Watertown, it'll be Madison King. Brittany Allison, number 11. Number 14 is Emma Christensen. Number 23 is Gwen Franklin, and number 42 is the Jay McClary. And Watertown coached by Paige Revere, and they're 14-2 on the season. Now the lights will go down, the spotlight will come on, and the Lady Dragons will be introduced here. So the starting lineups for the Lady Dragons. Gabby Beatty, number 32, will be the first one introduced tonight. She'll be followed by Ellie Lepew, number 24. Sage Smith will be the next one. She, number 5, the point guard. Michaela Reagan, Miss Do It All on the defensive end. And then last but not least will be Haley Johnson, number 3. The Lady Dragons, coached by Michael Green. Of course, they're 12-3, riding this 7-game winning streak. They're coming in playing some great basketball and looking to keep that up. And we'll get the spotlight turned off here, and we'll get the music down, and we're ready to play some basketball. It'll be Reagan to tip it up against Christensen. The tip's in the air, and it'll go to Lepew. Lepew will give it to Johnson. Johnson hold it in the back court. She'll be guarded by Madison King. She dribbles into the front court. Right wing to Beatty for 3. Off the rim, no good. The rebound will go to Allison. Allison will bring it up to Christensen in the front court. Back to Allison. Brittany Allison will look to the coach to get the play, and they'll set it. York in the man-to-man. It's Reagan guarding Allison. Ball goes to Franklin. Franklin dribbles into the paint. Has pull up. Stripped away by Johnson. Johnson will bring it the other way. Johnson in the front court. Gets it over the other side to Smith. Smith dribbles into the paint. Smith gets it out to Reagan. Reagan over to Beatty. Beatty drives baseline, throws it into Lepew. Lepew going to go up strong for 2. Bounces around the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Reagan. Reagan will go up and she'll score. Michaela Reagan with the first 2, and York's on the board. The ball goes to Franklin under the basket, and she'll score. Gwen Franklin with 2 for Watertown. The ball will come in to Sage Smith. She'll get it in the front court. Smith brings it into the front court. She's guarded by Christensen. Dribbles left side into the corner, throws it away. Intended for Michaela Reagan. Reagan couldn't get a hand on it. Watertown will bring it in. It'll come in to Madison King, back to Allison into the front court. She goes all the way to the basket, and she will shot blocked by Beatty, but Beatty was stepped out of bounds as she got a hold of it. Coach Green wants a timeout. 6:29 to go in the first quarter. It's tied at 2.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office, offering area insurance, is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines, agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Okay, back to action, and Watertown will bring it in. It's Christensen over to Allison, out of the left wing for 3. It's no good. Rebound by Sage Smith. And Smith will bring it up the floor. Smith trying to penetrate, looking in, nothing there. Gets it to Lepew, top of the key. Lepew guarded by McClary, and she gets it off to Johnson. Johnson going to drive. She's going to go up, and she's going to be called for the offensive foul. Johnson going to be called for the charge, and that's her first, team's first. Watertown will bring it in against the full court pressure. Watertown gets it out to Franklin. A full court pass, and she's got it. She'll go up. She'll shoot. She'll score, and she's fouled. That foul going to go on Ellie Lepew, and for Lepew, that's her first, team second. Franklin has all 4 points. She'll shoot for the 5th one here, and we got a sub, Millie Hull, to come in, and Ellie Lepew will check out. Gwen Franklin at the line for one. She misses. The rebound goes to Hull. Hull will give it to Johnson off to Smith. Sage Smith will bring it into the front court. Guarded by Christensen. She's looking on the right wing to Beatty. Beatty down low to Johnson. Gets away from her out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Dragons. Watertown bring it in to Christensen. Back to Brittany Allison. Allison guarded by Reagan. Allison looking to get in the front court. Smith tips it away. It's on the floor. Johnson's got it. Johnson's going to be fouled. Johnson will be fouled by Gwen Franklin. That's her first, team's first. York will bring it inside court. Hull bring it in to Smith. Smith in the front court, guarded by Emma Christensen. Smith is looking, gets it right wing to Gabby Beatty. Beatty looking down low, drives into the paint, kicks it out to Michaela Reagan for three. Off the rim, no good. The rebound to Gwen Franklin, gets it off to Christensen. Christensen will bring it in the front court, guarded by Johnson. Off to Allison, off to McClary. McClary for three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound Beatty. Beatty will give it to Johnson. Johnson will bring it into the front court, guarded by King. King is there to hound Johnson everywhere she goes and doing a good job so far, but Haley will get loose here in a minute. She drives into the paint, shoots, and she's going to be fouled. Foul will go against Madison King, number 5. That's her first, team second. And Haley Johnson going to shoot 2 free throws. Johnson at the line, the first one up, it's good. Watertown will bring in Kiera McClary, and Franklin will check out. Johnson at the line, one more free throw. She shoots it, scores. It's good. Tie ball game, 4-all. Ball will go into King. King will bring it in the front court. She's guarded by Smith, and Smith's going to foul her. A little bit of a body check there, and Sage Smith picks up her first, team's third. Watertown will bring it in. It will come in to McClary. McClary to Kiera McClary. She drives into the paint, shoots, and she'll score. Kiera McClary right in the game score. Johnson bring it into the front court, left wing to Smith. Smith driving, looking, over to Hull, over to Beatty in the corner. Beatty down to Reagan. Reagan picks up her dribble, throws it away, stolen by Christensen. Christensen drives by Smith, goes up, shoots, and she'll miss it. The rebound, Allison tried to tip it up, instead tipped it out of bounds, and it'll be York ball. Lacey Patton will check in for the first time tonight, and Michaela Reagan will check out. Smith with the ball, gonna bring it in the front court. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. It's 6-4 Watertown. Smith to Patton in the left corner. Let Patton for three, off the rim, no good. Loose ball, fought for, it'll go to Watertown. Watertown, Allison will bring it in. She gets it into King, knocked away by Patton. They're going to call Patton for a foul. Looked like she might have got all ball there, but he called her for the foul, and that'll be Lacey's first, and Watertown will bring it in. It'll come into Christensen. Christensen to Brittany Allison, and Allison will bring it into the front court. Allison guarded by Sage Smith, over to Kiera McClary. Over to King, back to Allison. Allison looking to penetrate, nothing there. Gets it to DJ McClary, and she drives down the paint, nowhere to go. Guarded by Hull, good defense, and it's stripped. And going to call York for a foul. Going to call Hull for the foul. A little bit of a late whistle there, but called her for the foul, stripping the ball away. So it'll stay with Watertown under their basket. Allison to bring it in to King. King to Allison, and Watertown will get to Christensen on the left side, over to King on the right side. They're penetrating, trying to get an open three. York doing a good job. It'll be Kira McClary over to DJ McClary, and it'll go to Allison, who will dribble it back out front, guarded by Smith. Smith with the ball, gets it to Christensen. Christensen over to King. King will give it to DJ McClary. McClary driving on Hull, loses the ball and flips it back in to Sage Smith with the steal, and Smith will bring it up the floor. York with the ball, they'll bring it into the front court. Smith dribbling out top, and she'll get to Johnson on the right wing. Johnson for three, it's good. Haley Johnson with a three, and York back in the lead, 7-6. Watertown against the full court pressure, gets it into King. King hounded by Patton, brings it into the front court. She about lost it out of bounds. Here comes the double team, gets it to Allison, over to Christensen. Christensen going to be fouled by Johnson. Haley Johnson grabbed her by the arm so she wouldn't score, and that'll be 2 on Johnson, team 6 foul. Emma Christensen will be at the line for 2 free throws. She shoots the first one, she'll make it. Gwen Franklin back in, and Kira McClary will check out. Emma Christensen at the line, 1 more free throw. She makes it. Watertown back in front, 8-7, 2:19 to go in the first quarter. Smith will bring it into the front court, right side, looking, gets it to Beatty. Beatty has it knocked away from behind, picked up by McClary, over to Christensen. Christensen will bring it into the front court. Christensen over to Allison, and Allison dribbling. Watertown looking to penetrate and get open three-point shots. York doing a really good job of not letting them have them. That was Christensen for a three. She missed, but McClary gets the rebound. She'll score. Johnson will bring it in the front court for York. Brings it down into the paint off the Patton on the left wing. She shoots a three. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Allison with the ball in the front court. She goes up. She misses, and it's tipped out of bounds, and Allison gets it. Tries another one. She misses that one. Picked up by Smith. Smith to Johnson. Johnson will bring it into the front court. Johnson bringing it. Gets it to Patton. Patton up, and she'll score. Lacey Patton with 2, and York trailing by 1. Christensen into the front court, over to King on the left wing, and they get back to Christensen. They try to penetrate and kick out for threes, and it's not happening in the early going, but Christensen pulls up from 22 on that one and makes that one. Emma Christensen with the three, so York down 4, brings it into the front court. Goes to Patton on the right wing, over to Sage Smith. Smith, top of the key, dribbles in, looking, gives it to Beatty. Beatty tries to get it to Hull, and it goes out of bounds. Hull couldn't catch up with it. York going to come back with Ellie Lefevue and Michaela Reagan. Gabby Beatty and Haley Johnson will check out. Watertown going to trigger it in. 31.7 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Emma Christensen with the ball coming into the front court. Christensen dribbling, dribbles by Lefevue, goes up strong, she'll miss. Ball tipped out to Allison. Allison kicks it over to Franklin, and Franklin will score. Christensen drew the defense, kicked it over to a wide open Franklin. York comes up into the front court. It's Smith. Smith drives, penetrates into the lane. Off the front of the rim, no good. And with 1 second to go, we've got a jump ball. It'll be Watertown ball, 1 second to go. Brittany Allison to trigger this one in. She'll give it to Christensen. Christensen just flings it. the end of one, it's 15-9 Watertown.
At Metathrift Pharmacy, we have been here for you for 77 years. Why? Because we focus on one thing, pharmacy. Our pharmacy services include once monthly medication pickup, MedPack strip packaging, drive-through window, free delivery, vaccinations, and one-on-one personal service.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
Back out here at York Institute, the end of one, it's 15-9. It's Watertown in the lead. It'll be York's ball to start the second quarter. Haley Johnson will trigger it into Smith, and Smith will bring it across the timeline. Smith guarded by Christensen, left wing to Reagan. Reagan's looking, gets in the corner to Johnson. Johnson down low to Beatty. Beatty goes up strong. She's going to, they're going to call out on the floor. Allison with the foul. That's her first, team's third, but they called it on the floor, and that ball went in. Beatty had scored. York will bring it in to Smith, top the key to Reagan. Reagan for three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound Lepew up, and she'll score. Ellie Lepew with the first two of the second quarter, and York back within four. Watertown will bring it into the front court. It's Brittany Allison, top the key, gets it over to Christensen on the left wing, using the pick, shooting for three. It's no good. The rebound goes to Reagan. Reagan gets it off to Johnson, and York will bring it into the front court. Ball tries to go inside to Lepew, and it hits off of Lepew. Reagan tries to save it, and it'll go out of bounds to Watertown. Watertown going to get a couple of subs in here. They'll get Kiera McClary back in, and they also get number 32, Morgan Bain, in the game for the first time. Madison King will bring it into the front court to Kiera McClary. She drives by, she'll go up, and she'll be fouled. That foul will be on Gabby Beatty. That'll be Beatty's first. That's team seventh. Kiera McClary's at the line for 2 free throws. First one up, it's good. Watertown leads 16-11. Second one up, and it'll be good as well. Watertown by 6. It's Johnson to bring it into the front court. Johnson top of the key. She'll shoot. It'll be blocked. Ball bounces around. It'll be off of Watertown. It'll be York ball. So York will bring it in. Johnson trigger it in under the York basket. She's looking. She gets it to Reagan. Reagan wide open layup. Misses it. Goes back up, and she misses it again. Ball tipped around, and Watertown will save it in. It'll be King in the front court. She throws it right to Gabby Beatty, though. Beatty will give it to Johnson. York will bring it into the front court. Gabby Beatty on the right wing, thought about it, gives it off to Johnson. Johnson dribbling right side. She'll get back to Beatty. Beatty gives it to Johnson. Johnson looking, gives it in the post to Lepew, over to Beatty. Beatty for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Michaela Reagan. Reagan to Smith. Smith driving in. She'll go up, she'll shoot, and she will be fouled. Smith with a strong drive to the basket, and she's fouled by Emma Christensen. That's her first, team's fourth. Sage Smith will shoot 2 free throws. Smith at the line. The first one's good. Smith will have one more. She guns, and it goes in. Watertown leads 17-13, 6:10 to go in the first half. It'll be Madison King to bring it into the front court for Watertown. Left wing to Kiera McClary, over to Brittany Allison in the corner. Allison to King. King dribbling around over to Emma Christensen on the left side. Gives it back to Allison. Allison guarded by Smith. Drives around, gives it to McClary in the corner. Gets it off to Bain. Bain back to Allison. Allison looking for a pick, doesn't use it, gives it to McClary. McClary dribbling out top of the key. McClary guarded by Beatty, looking to penetrate, nothing there. Smith guarding Allison. Allison get over to McClary. McClary using the screen by Christensen, picks up her dribble, nothing there. We got a timeout, Watertown. 5:21 to play in the first half. It's 17-13 Watertown.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No.
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
5:21 to go in the first half. York trailing by 4. Watertown will trigger this in. It'll be Madison King to throw it in. She's looking. She gets it to Christensen in the right corner. Christensen gives it to King. King back out to Allison. Allison guarded by Sage Smith. Dribbles left side to McClary. McClary's got it. Guarded by Smith. Smith the pass go to Allison. Tipped away by Smith. Almost stolen. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Watertown ball. Watertown to trigger it in with Allison under the basket. She's looking. Nowhere to go. Finally gets it to Bain. Bain over to Allison. Allison guarded by Smith. Taken away by Smith. What a steal by Sage Smith. Johnson will bring it into the front court. She'll give it to Beatty for 3. Off the rim, no good. The rebound goes to Allison. Allison will bring it into the front court. Guarded by Reagan. Goes the other direction. She on the switch. It's Lepew. Lepew doing a good job out there. Lepew going to take Christensen now. Christensen will drive ball. Lepew strips her out of bounds. Good defense by Ellie Lepew, and that ball goes out of bounds off of her. It'll be Watertown ball, and we got Millie Hull back in. Gabby Beatty will check out. Watertown will get into King. King on the left wing, dribbles the ball. Dribbles around the top of the circle, gives it off to Bain. Bain looking for anybody. She gets it to King on the right wing. King drives in, gives it over to Christensen for 3. It's good. Emma Christensen with the 3. York will bring it into the front court. They throw it down low to Reagan, and Reagan will score. Nice pass, Haley Johnson to Michaela Reagan for the 2. Watertown will bring it into the front court. Christensen dribbling right side. She'll throw it off to Allison on the wing. Allison looking, nowhere to go. Allison drives in. They're going to call Smith for a hand check. Sage Smith with her second foul, team's 8th. Watertown going to shoot 1 in the bonus here, and it'll be Emma Christensen at the line. Christensen with 8 points on the night. She's shooting for 9. Smith, Christensen up, it's good. Reagan will check out. Lacey Patton will check back in. Christensen one more time. She shoots, she scores. 22-15. Watertown in the lead. York will bring it up floor. It'll be Johnson in the front court. She dribbles in, passes it off to Lepew, and Lepew will shoot the layup and score. Watertown quickly back the other way with King. King on the right side, dribbling, guarded by Patton. Should be counting here. Now he says they're separated, but King up there being hounded by Patton, gives it to Allison, who shoots a 3 and misses. The rebound will go to Sage Smith. Smith will bring it into the front court to Johnson. Johnson drives down. She'll go up, shoot. It's no good. Rebound will go to Franklin, and there's going to be a jump ball. Watertown possession on the jump ball. Gwen Franklin got to the ball. And Ellie Lepew able to tie her up. Lepew will check out. Gabby Beatty will check back in. Watertown will throw it in. It's Madison King to Emma Christensen who will bring it into the front court. Working off the pick by Bain, drives down, gives it to Kiera McClary, who drives in, stripped by Hull. Hull goes after it. It's out of bounds. It'll be Watertown ball. Nice play by Hull to strip her, but Brittany Allison check back in. Gwen Franklin will check out. Allison will trigger it in under their own basket. 2:52 to go in the half. It's 22-17, Watertown. Madison King out front to Allison on the left wing, guarded by Smith. Allison dribbles down, nothing there, gives it back to King. King, top of the key, dribbling the ball, guarded by Patton. King dribbles in to Kiera McClary, down the left corner, gives it to Bain. Bain over to Christensen. Christensen going to drive in. They're going to call jump ball. That ball will go to York Institute. Good play, Millie Hull. Tie her up, and it'll go to York. York will trigger it in against a little pressure here. Ball comes in to Johnson. Johnson's going to be hounded by King as she comes into the front court. Johnson over to Smith. Smith for three. It's no good. Ball tipped around. Hull tries to save it. It's out of bounds. It'll be Watertown ball. Michaela Reagan will check in. Sage Smith will check out. Watertown trigger it in here, down 7. Christensen will bring it up. Emma Christensen into the front court for Watertown, guarded by Johnson. Dribbling up front, now guarded by Hull on the switch. She's looking, nothing to do. She's going to fire for three, and it's off the rim, no good. The rebound will go to Beatty. Beatty will give it to Johnson, and York will bring it up the floor. Johnson dribbles down, fends off the defender, goes up, and she'll score. Haley Johnson with 2. York trails by 3. Allison in the front court looking for something, nothing doing. Gets it off to McClary on the wing, back to Allison. Allison being guarded by Reagan, dribbles up front. 1:20 to go in the first half. York trails by 3, gives it to Christensen on the left wing, up to Morgan Bain. Bain looking for somebody to throw it to, gives it to Christensen. Christensen dribbles behind the back, gets away for a moment, about to go out of bounds, throws it to Lacey Patton, and York will bring it into the front court. It's Haley Johnson who goes up all the way, drives in, she'll score. Haley Johnson with 4 in a row. York down 1. Watertown bring it into the front court. It'll be Emma Christensen in the front court, dribbles left side. Christensen drives in, stripped by Reagan. Reagan's got it. They've got numbers 3 on 2. She'll give it to Johnson, back to Reagan. Reagan shoots, and it's no good, but she's fouled. York had numbers there. They had the 3 on 2, and it just, Reagan had the layup, couldn't make it. That rebound will go on Franklin, that foul will go on Franklin. That's her second. Michaela Reagan at the line, shoot 2. She makes the first one. We're tied at 22, 36.3 seconds to go in the first half. Johnson will check out. Smith will check back in, trying to protect Haley with those 2 fouls. Reagan shoots, she scores. York leads it by 1. The ball will come into Allison. She'll give it to King. King will bring it into the front court. King to Franklin. Franklin top of the key, holding the ball, looking for a cutter. Nothing there. Gives it to King, top of the circle, over to Allison. Allison going to fire for 3, and she's going to hit. Allison with a 3, and York will bring it into the front court. It's Smith over, flicked away, but Reagan shoots it. She misses. Rebound to go to Millie Hall. Got a foul on 23. That's Gwen Franklin. That's her third. So 4.1 seconds to go. York's going to trigger it in under their basket, trailing by 2. They were about to throw it in. Reagan hadn't gotten off the floor. Ball goes into Johnson. Johnson shoots, doesn't hit nothing. Rebound goes to McClary, and that'll be the half. At the end of the half, it's 25-23, Watertown.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435, a proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors is new, and that means they've got all the new brands and styles you need, like Columbia and Quicksilver. Hall's has your spring sports covered too, from soccer to baseball and golf, you name it. And as the weather warms up, you'll be ready to hit the lake after your stop at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown, at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse. Hall Sports and Outdoors. From the trails to the soccer fields, they've got what you need.
Back out here at York Institute, we welcome you to the Showtime Ford halftime show, and of course visit our friends over in Wartburg for a deal on a Ford. And at the half, it is 25-23. Watertown's in the lead, and scoring for York in the first half. Haley Johnson has 9 points. Sage Smith has 2. 4 points, Ellie Lepue. 6 points for Michaela Reagan, 2 points for Lacey Patton in the first half. Watertown in scoring in the first half. Brittany Allison has 3 points. Emma Christensen has 10. 2 points for DJ McClary. 4 points for Kiera McClary. And 6 points for Gwen Franklin in the first half. So we're at halftime. It's 25-23. Watertown's in the lead. Let's go to a commercial from our friends at Showtime Ford.
Hello everybody, this is Bruce Babb, and from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support in your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
Okay, we're back here at halftime, and 25-23 at halftime. So we're going to cut away for a couple of minutes here. See, maybe Coach Rodney Powell will join us here for a minute or two. So we're going to hang on right here for a minute, and hopefully Coach Powell will come over and join us. And while we're looking at that, maybe he'll come over and join us. Coach Powell going to be coaching the Dragons tonight. Coach Roy Whitey won't be with us tonight, and so Coach Rodney Powell will be guiding the ship tonight. We're hoping to get a couple of words with him maybe here before the second half starts. We'll see if he comes over, but while we're waiting, we're going to take another commercial here, and we'll be back in just 1 minute.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435. A proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors is new, and that means they've got all the new brands and styles you need, like Columbia and Quicksilver. Hall's has your spring sports covered too, from soccer to baseball and golf, you name it. And as the weather warms up, you'll be ready to hit the lake after your stop at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Stop in at the...
We're going to cut that commercial short, and we'll get Hall Sports and Outdoors in here in just a minute, but we're going to be joined first by Coach Rodney Powell here and get him a headset down there, and hopefully he'll be able to hear us. Got us, Coach Powell?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Coach Rodney Powell joining us now. Of course, he's going to be guiding the ship for the York Dragons with Coach Roy Whited out. And Coach Powell, just real quickly, let's go back over the last week or so. I mean, you won a couple of big district games against Macon County and Smith County. You lost a tough one down in Kingston Friday night.
Yeah, thankfully that was a non-district, but Kingston's got a real good ball club. We came out and we took care of business with Macon County and on the road with Smith County, and went to Kingston, and they just kind of hit us in the mouth right off the bat. We weren't, not necessarily ready for that, and of course got behind and battled back and cut the lead a couple of times. And I think in the second half we had it cut to 6, and then we gave up a couple easy baskets, and they just kind of ran away with it. Of course, again we're at Kingston, we're in the Eastern Time Zone. Referees are going to lean toward them a little bit, which we understand that. Which it wasn't the referee's fault, wasn't anybody's fault. We just didn't play as well as what we would like to, and hopefully that was one of those learning games that we learned from our mistakes and get a little bit better, and hopefully help us down the road. Hopefully help us tonight.
Speaking of tonight, you got a really tough Watertown team ranked in the state coming in here. What can you tell us about them?
Well, number 5 is their best player. He's gonna be able to do it all. He can shoot the 3. He can shoot it deep. He can take it off the dribble. He creates for his teammates. So he creates a lot of havoc when you're on defense. Number 23 is their rebounder, is their post player, is their hustle guy, is their he looks on film. He looks like what Dennis Rodman used to do. For the Pistons and for the Bulls, just an energy guy, grab rebounds, get second and third opportunities to score, and then he takes it up really strong and really well. He's a good athlete, and so we've got to make sure we keep him off the boards, and then when he does get the ball, we got to make sure that we don't let him have, he just doesn't bull rush us and take it in there for a layup or for a closer look at the basket, and then he get another offensive board and put it up. So we've got to be really mindful of those two. And of course they've got a lot of good players, and they've got usually they're going to play somewhat of a 2-3 zone. It's going to start out as a 1-1-3. That first guy's going to, when the ball goes to the wing, the second guy's going to guard the wing, and the other guy's going to drop to the middle. So it's going to turn into a 2-3. But it's one of those, the kind of the new age extended 2-3 zone, and so we've got to be ready. Make sure we take good looks. Make sure we get some rebounding opportunities, some second, some third opportunities, and so we got to be ready to play. They've got a nice ball club. They've played well all year long, and so we got to be able to match that intensity. This girls' game right here has been very intense. One of the most intense games I've seen this year, and so they're both teams are getting after it. And so we expect Watertown to come in and get after us, and we've got to be ready to respond.
Yeah, and Coach Powell, I know offensively you're going to be looking to get some continued scoring out of in particular, John Headings and Bryson Bilbrey, a couple of guys that have kind of carried the load somewhat lately.
Yeah, we got to get some. As always, everybody will say, you know, when you ask somebody, you know, what wins championship, they're going to say defense, and that's 100% correct, and I agree totally with that. But at the same time, you've got to be able to score the ball, and that's kind of been somewhat of our problem this year. Is sometimes we have a little lull in our scoring, and that hurts us. And so we've got to have everybody more on the same page. We've been talking about, you know, in practice and in pre-games and things, we've been talking about having, being able to share the ball more, being able to create for other players as well. So hopefully we can get that going tonight.
Well, Coach Powell, good luck to you and the Dragons tonight as you take on Watertown, and we look forward to it.
All right, thanks a lot, Gary.
All right, Coach Rodney Powell with the York Dragons with us, and we're started here in the second half, and it'll be Michaela Reagan shooting a layup, and she'll score on that layup. So Reagan scores, and it's York. York ties it up. Michaela Reagan with 2 more, and Watertown will bring it into the front court. It goes to Allison, top of the key, guarded by Sage Smith. Allison out front gets it off to Kiera McQuarrie, and McQuarrie looking for the screen, guarded by Leppe. She'll go up and under, and she's going to score. McQuarrie was 6 on the night, and Watertown back in the lead. It's York into the front court. Ball tipped away from Johnson. McQuarrie's got it. She'll give it to Christensen. They'll come in the front court. That'll be Allison to go up with a scoop shot, and she'll be fouled by Gabby Beatty, and Beatty will pick up her second. That's the first team foul of the second half for York, and Brittany Allison going to be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Brittany Allison with 3 points on the night. York's done a good job on her. She'll shoot. She'll score. That's her 4th. That's her 5th point, sorry. And so York brings it front court to Johnson, gets it under to Leppe. Leppe will score, and she'll be fouled. Ellie Leppe with the basket. It's good, and that foul going to go against DJ McQuarrie. That's her first, team's first. So York with a chance to tie here, and Leppe ties it. Ellie Leppe with the free throw, and York's tied it. It'll be Christensen to trigger it in to King, and King will bring it into the front court. King over to McQuarrie on the right wing, gives it to DJ McQuarrie. She thinks about it, guarded by Leppe. Tries to drive around, nothing doing. It'll be Smith trapping it away, but he goes back to Allison. Allison in the corner. She's going to pull up and shoot. She's going to score. And she's going to be fouled. The basket will be good. That foul will go on Leppe, and Leppe will have her second. Brittany Allison heating up here a little bit, and she's got 2 more. Chance for a third one. She scores. Allison with 4 points in the quarter, and Watertown leads this one by 3. Ellie Leppe will check out. Millie Hull check in, and it goes to Johnson. Johnson will bring it into the front court. Johnson guarded by King, off to Reagan, gives it to Smith. Smith dribbling top of the key, tries to give it to the cutter. Johnson down low, she'll shoot, she'll score. Haley Johnson with the running 10-footer goes in. York down by 1. Christensen in the front court to Allison. Allison drives in, kicks it out to Christensen, but it'll go out of bounds. That ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be York ball. York will trigger it in. York down 1, 5:52 to go in the third quarter. Lacey Patton will bring this ball in. She'll get it into Johnson. Johnson bringing it up, guarded by Madison King into the front court. Dribbles down in the paint. She'll pull up. He'll shoot off front of the rim. Gets her own rebound, and she's going to be tied up. Johnson had a running 12-footer. Hits off front of the rim. Gets her own rebound. Got tied up. It'll be York ball under their own basket. York, Beatty going to dribble, trigger it in to Johnson. Johnson in the corner. Gets it out to Smith. Smith on top of the key, and we're going to have something going. We got a little pushing, shoving going on. That foul going to be on DJ McClary. That'll be her second, team second. You heard Coach Powell say at halftime the intensity's really high out here, and it'll be Beatty to bring it in to Johnson. Johnson backs it in, goes up strong. She'll shoot, she'll miss, she'll get the rebound, she'll be fouled. That'll be on DJ McClary. That's her third, team's third, and they're going to run a sub in, and Haley Johnson will be at the line. No, they're not. They're going to call that on the floor. It'll be white ball, so it'll be York ball under the basket. They didn't call that a shooting foul, so York will trigger it in under their own basket, and Beatty will trigger it in to Johnson again. Johnson got it, dribbles in on King. She goes up, she's going to be fouled. Johnson just taking the smaller King to the hole, and she draws the foul, and that'll be 2 on King. Fourth team foul. Haley will be at the free throw line for 2 free throws this time. Johnson at the line. York trails by 1. It's a tie game. Johnson with 12. It's 31-31. 5:25 to go in the third quarter. Johnson will be up 1 more here. Chance to put York back in the lead. She lines it up. She'll fire, and it is good. Johnson scores. York's in the lead. Watertown will bring it into the front court. Christensen dribbling top the key, guarded by Johnson, gets it off to Kiera McClary. McClary guarded by Patton. Dribble in. Smith swats it away. It'll be a jump ball. Jump ball, and that ball will go to Watertown on the alternating possession. Good job by Sage Smith to put a hand in there and knock it away. Byron Patton to tie it up, and Watertown bring it in. It's Allison to McClary, over to Christensen, back to Allison. Allison will dribble in, shoot from 12. She'll score. Brittany Allison with 2 more. Watertown back in the lead by 1. Sage Smith will bring it into the front court. She'll give it to Johnson. Johnson right wing, dribbles in, pulls up from 12. It's no good. The rebound tipped around, goes to King. King's got it. Nowhere to go, and it'll be a jump ball, and that'll go to York. King really didn't see anybody. Didn't try to call timeout, and just held it. York come tied it up. It'll be York ball in there on side court. Johnson to trigger it in. Johnson will get to Reagan. Reagan to Johnson. Johnson dribbles in through the paint. She'll go up and she'll score. Haley Johnson with 2 more. York back in the lead. Christensen into the front court. Now guarded by Smith. Gives it to King. King gets it off to McClary. McClary dribbles into the paint. Fires up and she'll score. Kiera McClary, the freshman, really good ball player, dribbled in, gives Watertown back the lead. It'll be Johnson into the front court. She's going into the lane. She'll pull up front of the rim. No good. Gets her own rebound. Goes up. She'll score. Haley Johnson with 2 more. York back in the lead. It's back and forth, folks. Christensen gets it to King. King lines up a 3. It's an air ball. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll go to York. And Watertown will have a timeout here. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. It's 36-35. York's in the lead.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors is new, and that means they've got all the new brands and styles you need, like Columbia and Quicksilver. Hall's has your spring sports covered too, from soccer to baseball and golf, you name it. And as the weather warms up, you'll be ready to hit the lake after your stop at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown, at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse. Hall Sports and Outdoors. From the trails to the soccer fields, they've got what you need.
3:50 to go in the third quarter. York leads it by 1. It'll be York ball. York going to bring it in against some pressure here. It'll go to Sage Smith. Smith will bring it up the floor. She's going to be guarded by Emma Christensen. Smith into the front court. She's dribbling around looking. She'll get it off to Patton. Patton dribbles out front. Patton dribbling, looking, nobody there. She'll get it to Reagan. Reagan back to Smith. Smith dribbling right wing, kicks it out to Patton. Patton looking, nothing there. She dribbles into the paint, stripped away, but countered by Beatty. Beatty gets it down to Johnson. Johnson going to shoot it, and she's going to be fouled. That will go against Madison King. That's her third, team's fifth, and Haley Johnson will be at the line for 2 free throws. First one up, it's good. Johnson's got 9 in the quarter, 18 in the game. York leads it by 2. Johnson one more time, it'll go in. Watertown will get to King. King will bring it into the front court. King over to McClary. McClary trying to drive. Reagan cuts her off. She dribbles in, goes up, blocked by Beatty. Beatty's got the rebound. And we're going to have a foul, I do believe. Foul's on Kiera McClary. That'll be her first, team 6th. York will trigger it in. York will get it into Johnson. Johnson will bring it into the front court. Hounded by King. King can't stop her. Johnson, that's going to be a double dribble. Yeah, Haley picked up the ball and then tried to put it back down. Maybe thought he got knocked away subconsciously, but he didn't. But it's a double dribble. Turnover to Watertown, and King will bring it into the front court. King bringing it up, guarded by Patton. Gets it off to, that'll be Allison on the right wing. Brittany Allison, she's guarded by Johnson. She'll get to King. Patton, good defense all over King here. And tips it away. Johnson's got it. It's 2-on-1. She gets it off to Patton, and they're going to call her for a walk. Oh, my. Patton took 2 steps to go to the basket, and they called her for the travel. And turnover York. That would have been a big basket. Give York a 5-point lead. Instead, it's a turnover, and Watertown trigger it in. It'll be Madison King. You got to love this York defense. It's ferocious. They are hounding the ball, and it'll be Allison bringing it across the timeline, guarded by Johnson. She's trying to get something going. Gives it to Christensen on the right wing, guarded by Sage Smith. Gives it to McClary, over to Allison. Allison gives it to a cutting Christensen, who'll score. Christensen with 2 points. York leads it by 1. Johnson will bring it into the front court. Johnson over to Smith. Smith gives it down low to Lepew. Lepew to Reagan. Reagan up, she'll score. Michaela Reagan with 10 points on the night. York leads by 3. It'll be Christensen into the front court. Gets it over to King, back to Allison. Allison guarded by Johnson, drives in, strips, blocked by Johnson. Johnson's got the ball. She'll give it to Patton. Patton will fire it up and fire it in. Oh, that ball hit the top of the backboard and went in. York leads it by 5, and it'll be King to bring it into the front court. King guarded by Patton, gives it off to McClary. McClary looking for a cutter, nobody there. Finally back out top to Allison, over to King. King gives it to Franklin, top of the key, over to Allison on the left wing, over to Christensen, who'll stop and fire the 3. It's good. Emma Christensen heating up, and it's 2-point game. York in the lead. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. York leads it 42-40. Johnson will give it to Smith. Smith has got the ball out top, gives it to Lepew. Lepew holding it there, looking for a cutter. She dribbles it, gets it to Reagan. Reagan going just hold the ball, gives it to Lepew. Lepew will give it to, she's looking, she'll put it on the floor. She'll put it on the floor. She dribbles in. They're going to call her for the jump ball. They're going to call jump ball. Ball will go to Watertown. 28.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Watertown got the ball side rear court. They trail by 2. It'll be Allison to bring it into Madison King, and King will bring it into the front court. King guarded by Patton. King over to Franklin. Franklin looking, gives it to DJ McClary. McClary top of the key, nothing doing, gives it to Franklin. Franklin to Allison. Allison guarded by Johnson tries to get to Christensen. Christensen's got it in. She'll go up. She'll be fouled. Foul going to go on Ellie Lephew. That'll be her third. Christensen going to shoot 2 free throws with a chance to tie here. 6.1 seconds to go in the third quarter. York leads it by 2. Emma Christensen at the line. She'll miss the first one. Christensen misses the first one, so she's got one more. York will get a chance at the last shot here. 6.1 seconds to go. Christensen will fire the second one. It's good. York going to look to get in. They get in to Johnson, over to Smith. Smith will bring it into the front court, over to Patton for 3 at the buzzer. It's no good. At the end of 3, it's 42-41, York.
This is Marvin Long, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The new year means new gifts, and new gifts means new devices, and new devices mean the possibility of slower internet. Beat slow and old with new and fast and gig speed connections from Twin Lakes. Connect as many devices as you wish, stream like a dream, and game until your thumbs bleed. Well, maybe not that long. Get a new broadband connection for New Year's by calling 1-800-644-8582 or by visiting twinlakes.net.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
Back to action. We're starting the fourth quarter. It will be York ball. They're in the lead by 1, and somebody's got to go throw it in. It'll be Lacey Patton to trigger it in here. Patton will trigger it in. York looking to build on a 1-point lead. It'll come in to Smith. Smith in the front court. Guarded by Christensen, off to Johnson on the wing. Gives it to Smith. Smith on the right wing. She's going to dribble in. Nothing there. Gives it to Reagan. Back to Smith. Over to Patton. Patton will give it to Smith. Smith penetrates out to Reagan. Reagan to Smith. Smith over to Reagan. Reagan to Patton, and Patton will get down low to Johnson. Johnson spins on King. She'll shoot. She'll miss. Beatty with the rebound. Misses. Gets her own rebound. She'll score. Gabby Beatty with 2. York leads it by 3. It'll be Christensen in the front court for Watertown. Gets it off to Allison. Allison drives in, stripped away by Patton, out of bounds. It'll be Watertown ball. Watertown, Allison to bring it in. She's looking. She'll finally throw it out front. Tipped away by Patton. Patton's got it. Patton going to pick it up. She'll go in. She'll score. Nice job, Lacey Patton. York leads it by 5, and here comes Watertown. It's Franklin. Hits nothing. It'll be rebounded by Johnson. Johnson will bring it the other way. She'll hold it up. She'll get it to Beatty in the paint. She'll go up strong. She'll miss. Rebound by Reagan. She scores, and she's fouled. Michaela Reagan on the basket, and she'll be fouled. I believe that foul going to go on Gwen Franklin. That'll be her 4th, team 7th. Reagan at the line, chance for a 3-point play. She makes it, and York all of a sudden ahead by 8 here. And we're going to have a timeout, Watertown. 6:47 to go in the game. It's 49-41, York.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
Confidence. the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon.
Back to action here in Watertown with the ball. Franklin in the front court gives it to Allison. Allison over to King, out to McClary. McClary looks, gives it to Allison. Allison penetrating in, gives it over to Christensen, drives baseline, flips it out to Allison, loses the handle, back to King. King will shoot for three. It's off the rim, no good. Smith with the rebound. We got a jump ball. Be Watertown ball on the alternating possession, but Watertown having a hard time getting that three-point shot. A great defense by the Lady Dragons. Allison will get it into McClary, and McClary going to be called for the walk. Kiera McClary's called for the travel, and York will have the ball. York leading by 8. It'll come into Johnson. Johnson will dribble up the floor, followed by King. Over to Patton on the right wing, gives it to Johnson. Johnson gets it out to Sage Smith. Top of the key, she'll drive in. She's trying to shoot. Misses. It'll be rebounded by Allison. She stumbles and she'll lose it, and it'll go to Smith. Smith shoots and she'll miss. Beatty with the rebound. She'll be fouled. Foul will go on Kiera McClary, and that'll be her second, team's 8th. Gabby Beatty with the offensive rebound, going to be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Beatty tees it up, and the first one off back of the rim, no good. Beatty, 2 points on the night. She's gunning for 3. More importantly, she'll give her team a 9-point lead. 5:50 to go in the game. She'll shoot, and it goes in. Beatty with 3, and we're going to have a sub, and coming in for Watertown will be Allie Tunks, number 21, and she's a 3-point shooter, so they're looking to get more 3-point shooting in the game, and King will bring it into the front court, guarded by Patton. King dribbling out front. Ball knocked away, and it'll go to York. Ball off of the leg of King, and York going to turn it over. Another great play by Lacey Patton. Lacey Patton, Sage Smith have done outstanding jobs along with Haley Johnson on the perimeter players from Watertown tonight. Ball to the ball to Reagan. Reagan tried to throw it in. It's stolen away by McClary. McClary bringing it the other way, tipped away by Lacey Patton. Patton tips it away. It'll be Watertown ball under the basket. They're trying to retrieve the basketball here, and they finally do. Emma Christensen will trigger it in. She gets it into Kiera McClary, over to Christensen out of the corner for 3. It's good. Emma Christensen breaks the drought, and they got a 3-pointer. They're still trailing by 6. Ball coming to front court to Reagan. Down the corner, Smith. Smith to Patton. Patton dribbling, gives it to Johnson, top the key. Johnson guarded by King, doubled actually by King and Turks. And Coach Michael Green wants a timeout. 4:57 to go in the game. York leads it 50-44.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
back to action. It'll be Sage Smith on the right side. Tries to bounce pass it in. Stolen by Christensen. Christensen will bring it to King. King will shoot, and she'll be fouled. King goes up strong. Christensen hit her, and on going to the basket. She went up strong. She fouled by Haley Johnson. That'll be the third on Johnson. Madison King will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Her team trails it by 6. Now make it 5. King at the line. 1 more free throw. She'll shoot. She'll score. It's 50-46. York in the lead. York bringing it in against the pressure. It'll be Beatty into the front court. Beatty guarded by Allison, dribbles into the hole. She'll go to the rack. She'll miss. She'll get her own rebound. She'll score. Gabby Beatty with 2 more, and York in the lead, 52-46. It'll be Christensen in the front court from 3. She's going to make it. Emma Christensen with her second 3 of the quarter, and it'll be York bring it up. It'll be Beatty on the right side. She'll get it to Smith. Smith dribbles it out, top of the circle here. She'll get it over to Beatty on the right wing. Beatty to Johnson. Johnson guarded by King. She'll give it to Lepew. Lepew stripped away. Lepew will pick it up. Lepew will not, it'll not go in. The rebound goes to Christensen, over to Allison. Allison will fire for 3. It's no good. The rebound goes to Johnson. Johnson will bring it into the front court. She gives it to Beatty, over to Patton. Patton will shoot. She'll score, and she'll be fouled. Lacey Patton with the basket. It's good. The foul's going to go on 21. That will be Allie Tunks. That'll be her first, team's 9th. Lacey Patton will shoot 1 more to try to get the natural 3. York leads it by 5. Patton going to tee it up here, try to get her team a 6-point lead. She'll score. That's 9 for Patton on the night. The ball will come in to King. King will give it to Christensen. Going to have to tighten up on her. Christensen into the front court, gives it to Allison. Allison guarded by Smith. Allison looking somewhere to go. Count should be on. Over to Christensen. Christensen drives, penetrates in. She'll go up, she'll miss. Rebound goes to Haley Johnson. Johnson with the ball will dribble it into the front court. She be clobbered. Hit Bobley, I think that's Tunks on the foul. No, they're going to give that to King. That'll be 4 on Madison King. That's the 10th team foul. That'll be 2 free throws. Haley Johnson will step to the line to shoot 2, and York leads by 6. Johnson hadn't scored in the quarter. She's got 19 in the game. Johnson will shoot the first one. It's up, it's in. Haley good. She's 7 of 7 on the night from the line. York leads this by 7. Chance to make it 8. Second one up, and it's off front of the rim. No good. The rebound goes to Allison. Allison will bring it into the front court, over to Tunks, over to McClary. McClary guarded by Beatty, dribbles in, knocked away by Hull. Goes to Tunks, back out to Allison. Allison going to fire for 3, wide open, off front of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Morgan King, and she's going to be fouled. That foul is going to go on Millie Hull. That'll be her second. It'll be team's 5th. Watertown will tee it in under the basket. It's 56-49, 2:53 to go in the game. Ball into Christensen on the left wing, guarded by Johnson. Looking somewhere to go, dribbles around, gives it to Allison. Allison out to Tunks. Tunks over to McClary. McClary for 3, it's good. Kiera McClary in double figures with 11, and York by 4 with the ball. It'll be Sage Smith in the front court. Gives it to Gabby Beatty. Beatty will go up. She'll shoot off the rim. No good. Rebound Christensen. Christensen will bring it. Christensen goes to the basket, and she's going to be fouled by Johnson. That'll be 4 fouls on Haley Johnson. Christensen going to walk to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Her team trails by 4, 2:19 to go in the game. Emma Christensen shoots the first one. It's off the rim, no good. Coach Michael Green will ask for timeout. 2:19 to go in the game. It's 56-52, York.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
What sets Meta-Thrift Pharmacy apart? Why, our staff, of course, from our clerks to pharmacy techs to pharmacists. We work as a team to provide you the best customer service experience possible. We always have time to talk to you. Just call us at 879-8133 or come in and see us today. At Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, we've been helping you with Medicare Part D since 2006, and we're here for you.
Back to action here. Emma Christensen at the line. One more free throw. York leads it 56-52. 2:19 to go in the game. And that one bounces around, bounces in. York leads it by 3. Ball into Johnson, gives it to Beatty. Beatty down to Patton. Patton over on the wing, gives it to Beatty, top of the key. Good job by Gabby, gets it over to Patton. Patton looking to drive. She'll shoot off the rim, no good. The rebound goes to Tunks. Tunks will get it to Allison. Allison guarded by Beatty. She shoots and she'll score. Brittany Allison with 2, and it's a 1-point game. York will get it to Haley Johnson, and Johnson will bring it into the front court. 1:45 to go. She's guarded by King. She picks it up. She gets it to Patton. Patton over to Beatty. Beatty with the ball, guarded by Allison, gets it back to Johnson. Johnson to Beatty. Beatty on the wing. Beatty dribbles, guarded by Allison, gets it across court to Patton. Patton over to Sage Smith. Smith facing double team, gets it off to Patton. Patton to Beatty. Beatty to Johnson. Johnson will shoot, she'll score. Haley Johnson with 2 more. York by 3. Watertown with the ball. Christensen into the front court. Going to drive in. Knocked away by Patton. Stolen by Patton. She'll pick it up. Guarded by King. She clips it up and it'll loses the handle. It'll go out of bounds. Watertown ball. 1 minute to go. York leads this one by 3. Watertown's going to take a full timeout. 1 minute to go. 58-55 York.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
When it comes
back to action here, 1 minute to go. York leads it by 3. Watertown with the ball. Score from South Pickett County tonight. Clark Range girls lead Pickett County 56-44. 5:30 to go in the game. So Clark Range in a tough one down there, holding off Pickett County. And here it's 58-55. We got 1 minute to go. Watertown with the ball. They love the 3. And I'm sure they're going to try to get a play in to get them off a 3-point shot. And it'll be their ball. 1 minute to go, and it'll be Morgan King to bring it in, or Madison King to bring it in. She'll give it to Brittany Allison, and Allison will bring it up the floor. Allison guarded by Smith, goes right wing to Kiera McClary. McClary looking for a cutter, nothing doing, gives it to Allison. Allison guarded by Smith. Allison looking, ball tipped, picked up by Millie Hull, stolen, picked up by Hull, give it to Johnson, over to Gabby Beatty. Beatty into the front court, she'll pick it up, she'll get it over to Sage Smith. Smith with the ball down the corner to Patton. Patton over to Beatty. Beatty to Johnson. Johnson dribbling out front, being chased. It'll be Smith to Hull, and Hull's going to be fouled. 22.7 seconds to go. York's going to be at the free throw line for 2 free throws, 2 huge free throws. Millie Hull at the line to shoot 2. York by 3. First one up, and it bounces off, no good. Got to make this one. You want a 2-possession game here, and Hull at the line. Her team leads 58-55. 22.7 seconds to go, and Reagan's going to check back in. Leppy going. The ball hits off the rim, no good. The rebound to McClary over to Christensen, and it'll be a timeout, Watertown. Timeout, Watertown. 30-second timeout. No, it'll be a full timeout. So we'll take a break real quick. 18 seconds to go. 58-55, York.
Comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No.
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Back at York Institute, 18 seconds to play, and York holding on here. They're leading it 58-55. It'll be Watertown ball, and York missed a couple of big free throws there. Got to play defense one more possession here, and Watertown going to be looking to get off the three-point shot here, and they're going to run 5 3-point shooters out here. Probably Madison King, the only one that won't probably shoot the 3, but ball will be brought in right here in front of us. It'll be Brittany Allison to trigger it in, and York back on the floor. 18 seconds to go. Allison's got it. She's going to give it to Christensen, guarded by Johnson. She's going to dribble in, nothing doing. Ball knocked away, stolen by Sage Smith. Smith with the ball. She's dribbling. She's going to be fouled. She'll be fouled by DJ McClary, and she will go to the line. Sage Smith will go to the line to shoot 2 huge free throws here. 9.7 seconds to go. York leads it by 3. Smith at the line to shoot the first one. It's up. It bounces around, and it bounces in. It's a 2-possession game. Smith with one more chance to put York up by 5. 9.7 seconds to go, and she'll toe the line. She'll fire, and it's good. York by 5. Watertown got to go quickly. Christensen into the front court. She's going to drive to the basket. She's going to go up. She'll shoot and she'll score. And we don't have a time. They've asked for a timeout. So Christensen will score. Watertown asked for a timeout. And she didn't have any left, folks. That's a technical foul. So York, that's a technical foul. York's going to call time. They're going to give them the timeout, but it's a technical foul. So York will shoot the technical free throws here. 1.57 seconds to go. York leads it by 3, 60-57. I'm sure it'll be Haley Johnson at the line to shoot 2, although Sage Smith 4-4 on the night. Gabby Beatty's 1 of 2. Michaela Reagan's made all 3 of hers, and Lacey Patton made her free throw. So got some choices. I figure it'll be Haley Johnson to shoot the free throw here, and we'll see. It's Watertown didn't have a timeout left. It'll be Haley Johnson at the line to shoot the technical. She'll have 2 free throws here. Her team leads by 3. 1.5 seconds to go. The first one up, it's good. One more free throw. She shoots, and it's in. York going to trigger it inside court now. All you really got to do is get this one in. 1.5 seconds to go. York leads it by 5. So it'll go in. Patton's going to hold it, and that'll be it. York going to win it 62-57. What a great basketball game, a hard-fought game. York wins it by 5. We'll be back with the final stats in 2 minutes.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435. A proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
We're going to cut back here real quick. Coach Michael Green out on the floor presenting Haley Johnson the ball. Haley scored her 1,500th career point against DeKalb County a couple weeks ago in a game played here on a Saturday afternoon. So Haley Johnson, 1,500 career points, and Coach Green presenting her with a commemorative ball. And big win tonight for the Lady Dragons, 62-57. We're going to get the rest of these commercials. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors is new, and that means they've got all the new brands and styles you need, like Columbia and Quicksilver. Halls has your spring sports covered too, from soccer to baseball and golf, you name it. And as the weather warms up, you'll be ready to hit the lake after your stop at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown, at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse. Hall Sports and Outdoors. From the trails to the soccer fields, they've got what you need.
This is Emily Gibson, your local Twin Lakes security sales consultant. Did you know that you don't have to be a Twin Lakes broadband customer to have peace of mind that comes with Twin Lakes security? Twin Lakes security systems can protect what matters most, no matter who your internet provider is. To learn more about video surveillance, burglary monitoring, fire protection, and to get a free quote, call us today at 931-528-2005 or by visiting twinlakes.net. T insert number C-0026.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
Back out here at York Institute where the Lady Dragonettes, big win tonight, 62-57 over Watertown. Scoring in the game, York led in scoring by Haley Johnson with 24 points, 13 points for Michaela Reagan, 9 points for Lacey Patton, 7 points for Ellie Lepue, 5 points for Gabby Beatty, and 4 points for Sage Smith in the game. For Watertown, they were led in scoring by Emma Christensen with 25 points, 11 points apiece for Kiera McClary and Brittany Allison, 6 points for Gwen Franklin, and 2 points apiece for Madison King and DJ McClary. The Lady Dragons improved to 13-3 on the season, 5-1 the district. They win it 62-57. We're going to get the lineups together here for this second game. We'll try to leave you a little bit of, we're going to play. I don't think we've got any music to play, so we're just going to turn the sound down. We'll be back here in a couple of minutes, start this boys game. Back here at Action, about ready to start this boys game tonight. It'll be the York Dragons coming in here with a record of 8-7, but they're 4-0 in the district. They'll be playing Watertown. Watertown 10-3, 3-2 in District 8AA. They're ranked 10th in the state in the last AP coach or the AP poll, and They're introducing their starting lineup. It'll be Gavin Claiborne, the first guy introduced. Kyra Priest. It'll be number 2, Brady Raines. Number 5 is Eli Scarlett. And number 23 is Quintarius Hughes Malone. And we heard Coach Rodney Powell talk about Eli Scarlett, and obviously he talked about Quintarius Hughes as well as one of their do-everything guys. So a couple of guys to look for in their starting lineup tonight, and the lights will go down, the spotlight will come up, and it'll be the Dragons to be introduced here. The Dragons will go with their usual 5 here tonight, and it'll be, looks like the usual 5 for York, and the first person introduced probably Miles Lepew here. Yeah, Miles Lepew will be the first Dragon introduced, and number 15, Bryson Bilbrey, will be the next one. John Headings, number 32. Heading's been playing some great ball lately. Nick Smith, number 1, and then it'll be the senior Riley Cooper will be the 5th starter. So the starting lineup for Coach Rodney Powell. York introduced their 5, and we're getting ready to get it underway here, and it will be, to jump it up, it'll be Riley Cooper, and it'll be Quintarius Hughes Malone for Watertown, and this ball getting ready to go in the air. It's up the tip to York. It'll go to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will give it to Smith, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Smith into the front court, trying to get everybody in place. Over to Lepew on the right wing, up to Headings. Headings top of the key, gets it in the high post to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back to Headings. Headings going to dribble down, give it to Smith. Smith goes up, chop block, goes up again, and he'll be fouled. That foul going to go on Quintarius Hughes Malone. That'll be his first, team's first. Nick Smith will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Smith up with the first one. It's up and it's good. Nick Smith has scored the first point of the game, and York leads it early. Second one's up. It's good. Watertown will bring it in, and it'll be Kyra Priest into the front court. Priest gives it over to Raines. Raines give it to, this will be Eli Scarlett to Malone. Malone dribbles in. He goes up strong, and he is going to be called for the offensive foul. Malone went to the basket hard, and Nick Smith stood in, took the charge. Malone going to check out here, and it'll be number 10, Ian Pryor in the game. York will bring it in against the full court pressure, and that'll be Hughes. It'll be Headings getting it over to Lepew, over to Headings, top of the key, over to Smith on the right wing. Long 3, it's good. Nick Smith for 3. York leads it early. Coming into the front court, this will be Raines, top of the key. Raines will get it over to Priest. Priest will get it out to Scarlett for a long 3. Eli Scarlett for 3, and he scores. York will get into Lepew, over to Bilbrey, up to Headings. Headings get to Nick Smith. Smith will pull up from 10. He'll bank it in. Nick Smith got 7 early, and York in the lead. This will be Kyra Priest into the front court. He'll get it over to Claiborne. Claiborne to Raines. Raines will dribble on Cooper. Nothing doing. He'll give it back out to Scarlett. Scarlett from 25 feet off the rim. No good. The ball batted around, and it's going to be off of Lepew. It'll go to Watertown. 6:15 to go in the first quarter. Just getting started here. York leads at 7-3. It'll be Claiborne to bring it in. Claiborne under his own basket. He's looking. He'll give it to Scarlett, and that ball tipped away by Lepew. And they're going to call it out on Lepew, but I'm not sure. That didn't go out on Scarlett. It'll come in to Priest. Priest over to Raines. Raines will give it to Claiborne. Claiborne top of the key, guarded by Lepew. Gives it to Scarlett. Scarlett looking for somewhere to go. He'll pull up from 15. It's no good. Rebound battle around. It'll go to Riley Cooper. Cooper will give it to Smith, and Smith across the timeline. Smith looking to drive on Scarlett. He'll throw it out to Lepew. Lepew to Cooper. Cooper to Bilbrey in the high post. He'll drive in. He'll go up. He'll score. Bryson Bilbrey with the 2 in York. 9-3 now. Coming into the front court, it's Scarlett. Scarlett dribbling, looking somewhere to go. He'll give it to Raines. Raines from 17. It's good. Brady Raines with 2 points. York facing this pressure again. They'll give it to John Headings into the front court. Headings gets it on the wing to Smith. Smith for 3. It's good. Eli Scarlett in the front court. Wasn't looking for that one. Almost turned over. Now batted away, and he's skied against the double team. And I'm not sure that wasn't a double dribble. And they're going to call offensive foul on Eli Scarlett. So that's an offensive foul as he dribbled in, shot it, it went in, but he's called for the offensive foul, and that'll be his first, team's third. It'll come in. It's then to Lepew. Lepew over to Smith. Smith to Headings. Headings will bring it into the circle. He'll shoot from 15 off the back rim. No good. Rebound goes to Cooper. Cooper will give it a shot, and it'll go in. Riley Cooper with 2, and it'll be Priest into the front court to Claiborne. Claiborne over on the right wing, guarded by Lepew. Gives it to Priest. Priest dribbling, looking somewhere to go, and he's going to be fouled by Lepew. That foul will be Lepew's first, team's first. Watertown will trigger it in under their own basket. Gavin Claiborne gets it in to Brady Raines. Raines tries to throw it, picked off by Bilbrey, and Bilbrey going to be fouled by Raines. First on Raines, fourth on team. Got Bradley Cusino and Trent Spradlin in for Watertown, and it'll be Smith with the ball, top of the key. York leads at 14-5. York gets it high post to Bilbrey. Bilbrey goes in strong. He'll go up and he'll score. That's going to be a block. That's Eli Scarlett that drew the block on Nick Smith. That'll be his first, team second. Watertown will bring it inside court. It'll be Eli Scarlett to trigger it in. He's going to give it to Gavin Newsom. Gavin Claiborne will bring it up. He'll throw it over here on the right side to Cusino. Cusino gets it. It'll go to Spradlin. Spradlin dribbling the ball. That might have been double dribble too. Got away with it. That goes to Eli Scarlett. Scarlett looking to penetrate. He'll big fire from 17. No good. The rebound to John Headings. Headings to Cooper, and Cooper will give it to Lepew into the front court. It comes to Headings. Headings over to Cooper. Cooper going to dribble in. He'll shoot. He'll be fouled. Cooper going to the basket strong. He'll be fouled. That foul's going to go against Eli Scarlett. That'll be his second. Team's fifth. Riley Cooper going to be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one up, it's good. Scarlett will come out with 2 fouls. One more from Cooper, and Cooper makes it. Watertown will bring it in. This will be Claiborne driving all the way. He'll go up strong. He's going to be fouled. That foul's going to be on Miles Lepew. That'll be 2 on Lepew. That'll be the 13th foul. And it'll be Gavin Claiborne at the line to shoot 2 free throws. York leading this one early, 18-5, 3:31 to go in the first quarter. Claiborne at the line, he makes the first one. Blaine York going to check in. Miles Leffy will check out. Second one's off the front of the rim, no good. The rebound to Riley Cooper. He'll give it to Nick Smith, and York will bring it up the floor. Smith will bring it into the front court. He gets it over to Headings. Headings down low to Cooper. Cooper going muscle up, go up strong, misses it, gets his own rebound. He'll go up and he'll score. Riley Cooper with 2 more, and York leads it 20-6. Spradling in the front court. He's got it, looking somewhere to get it. He gets it to Claiborne. Claiborne gets it off the range. Range dribbles in, back to Claiborne, top of the key. Gets it over. This will be Casino. Casino drives in, contact, no foul. Ball loose, picked up by Riley Cooper. John Headings has got it. He'll bring it into the front court. He gives it over to Smith. Smith's going to pull up from 17. He's going to make it. Nick Smith with 2 more. York leads it 22-6. This will be Trent Spradling. He comes in. That ball's blocked, and that foul going to go on Riley Cooper. Trent Spradling dribbled in, spin moved on Cooper, went up, and Bryson Bilbrey was there to send that one away. And foul called on Cooper. It'll be Trent Spradling at the line to shoot 2. First one's up. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Trent Spradling at the line to shoot 1 more. He's got it off back of the rim. No good. The rebound goes to Bryson Bilbrey. Bilbrey will give it to Smith into the front court to Bilbrey. Bilbrey all the way across to Blaine York. York to Headings into high post over to Smith right side. He's going to fire for 3. Grimm's out. No good. Headings there for the rebound. John Headings, his first 2 of the night. And it'll be Priest into the front court over to Raines. Raines dribbles in, nothing doing. Back to Priest. Priest guarded by Headings, slips it off to Raines. Raines looking, he'll give it to Spradling. Spradling will go up and have it stripped away. Gets it back to Raines for 3. Off the rim, no good. The rebound goes to Bryson Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to bring it up himself into the front court. Gets it over to Cooper on the right wing, back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey over to Blaine York. York tries baseline, tries to get it to Cooper, knocked away, stolen by Raines. Raines to Claiborne. Claiborne gives it off to Spradling. Spradling for 3, it's no good. Nick Smith bring it the other way into the front court, shoots, misses, gets his own rebound, he'll score. Priest into the front court. He's going to give it to Raines over to Trent Spradling. Spradling down low, and that ball was to Claiborne. Actually, that ball actually was to Ian Pryor, and he tries to get it to Claiborne, throws it away. Watertown going to get in. This will be Jackson Thomas, number 45, and York with the ball. 1:02 to go in the first quarter. They lead it 26-6. Nick Smith going to bring it up. He'll get it over to Bilbrey across the timeline. Bilbrey will dribble in, has it stripped away by Spradling. Spradling gives it to Claiborne. Claiborne will bring it across the floor to Priest. Priest dribbling on the right wing, gives it to Spradling for 3. Off the rim, no good. The rebound to Raines. Gives it to Priest for 3. Nothing there. Spradling with another offensive rebound. He gets it to Thomas. Thomas to Claiborne. Claiborne for 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound goes to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will give it to Headings, and Headings will bring it across the timeline. Guarded by Gavin Claiborne. Gives it to Nick Smith. Over to Headings. Headings going to hold it. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. York playing for 1 shot. Headings going to dribble in. He'll shoot off the rim. No good. The rebound goes to Raines. Raines gets it out to Claiborne. Claiborne misses. Great first quarter for York. At the end of one, it's 26-6 York.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435. A proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors is new, and that means they've got all the new brands and styles you need, like Columbia and Quicksilver. Hall's has your spring sports covered too, from soccer to baseball and golf, you name it. And as the weather warms up, you'll be ready to hit the lake after your stop at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse. Hall Sports and Outdoors. From the trails to the soccer fields, they've got what you need.
Back to action, ready to start the second quarter, and Watertown will have the ball. They're trailing early by 20. This will be Gavin Claiborne to trigger it in. He'll get into Kyra Priest, and Priest will bring it across the timeline. He gives it left wing to Trent Spradlin. Spradlin looking, give it back to Priest. Priest will, he's looking, he'll give it to Claiborne. Claiborne will dribble in. He'll give it back to Brady Raines, back to Spradlin. Spradlin guarded by Lepew, gets it over to Claiborne. Claiborne dribbles into the paint, nothing there, gives it to Spradlin. Spradlin for three, off the rim, no good. Batted by Cooper, going to end up in the hands of Lepew, and Lepew will hold it out, and York will bring it up the floor. York will bring it into the front court. It'll be Nick Smith. Smith over to Cooper, and Cooper back to Smith. Smith, top of the key, gives it to Cooper on the left wing. Cooper down low to, this is Zach Bird. Zach Bird's going to score his first two of the night. Priest bring it into the front court to Spradlin. Spradlin's got it on the right wing. He'll give it to Raines. Raines back to Spradlin. Spradlin looking cross court to Priest. Priest looking to drive, nothing there. Gives it back to Spradlin. Spradlin gives it to Claiborne over to Priest. Priest going to dribble in, knocked away by Lepew. Ball on the floor. It'll be a jump ball. That ball will go to York. Watertown coming back with Eli Scarlett with 2 fouls. Quintarius Hughes Malone with 2 fouls. And also, I believe they got in the game here Cusino. And I think I was saying that. Cusino. I was saying that wrong. Cusino back in the game as well. It'll be Riley Cooper driving in, giving it to Zach Bird to Blaine York for 3. Off the rim, no good. The ball bounces around to Zach Bird, who will put it in for 2 more. Be Priest in the front court. Priest will get it over to Raines. Raines back to Priest. Priest over to Malone. Malone going to drive in. Kick it out to Cusino. Cusino up, he'll score. It'll go off the rim, no good. The rebound to Malone. Malone will go up, he'll miss. Malone will rebound again. He's going to be fouled. That foul will go on Riley Cooper. That's his second, team's fifth foul. And the Watertown going to trigger it in under the basket. That's Cusino to get it in. And they get down low to Malone. Malone will go up. He'll score. Quintarius Hughes Malone will score the first 2 for Watertown this quarter. Smith gets the ball to Cooper. Cooper will bring it across the timeline. Cooper gets it back to Smith, and York will set it. Smith out front to Blaine York. Left wing back to Smith. Smith going to fire for 3. It's good. Nick Smith with 17, and he's on fire, and York leads this by 28. Cusino into the front court. He gets it off to Eli Scarlett. That ball's going to bounce over the backboard out of bounds. Scarlett got an open 3, and it hits the backboard and bounces, hits the rim, bounces over the backboard. It'll be York ball. Smith against the pressure gets it over to Lepew to Cooper, over to Blaine York. York going to bring it, shoot from 15, off the rim, no good. Lepew Lepew saves it in to Cooper. Gives it to Smith, top of the circle. Smith going to give it left wing to Miles Lepew. Lepew guarded by Priest. He tried to throw it into York, knocked away. Cousineau got the ball. He's going to dribble in, and that's going to be a charge. Braden Cousineau with the foul. That's his first, team's sixth. And on the offensive foul, it'll be turned over. And York going to get Bilbrey and Headings back in the game. And York will check out. Oh, they didn't call that a charge. They actually called that a foul on Lepew, and Cousineau gets the 2 points. My mistake there, but he misses the free throw. Malone pushes off to get the rebound, and that'll be his third foul. So York brings it in to Smith. Smith in the front court. Smith will get it over to Jackson Canancer just in the game, and Canancer going to be called for the travel. Canancer shuffled his feet trying to get possession of the ball, and he got called for the travel, and it'll be Claiborne over to Eli Scarlett, down to Malone in the corner. Malone over to Claiborne, over to Cousineau to Scarlett. Scarlett will go up and under. He'll miss it. Rebound Riley Cooper, and Cooper will give it to Smith. Smith will bring it into the front court to Bilbrey, over to Cooper, back to Jackson Canancer. Canancer back inside to Bilbrey. Bilbrey looking to go up. He will, and he'll score. Bryson Bilbrey with 2 more. York leads it by 25. Front court, it comes to Cousineau, to Claiborne, over to Malone. Malone with the ball, gives it to Cousineau. He'll score. Braden Cousineau with 2 more. York will get it in against the full court pressure. It'll come back to Smith down the left side. He'll get it to Cooper. Cooper dribbles into the paint. He'll pull up from 17. He'll score. Riley Cooper with 8. And it'll be Claiborne in the front court, over to Cousineau. Cousineau gives it to Eli Scarlett, who goes up and loses control, bats it back into Claiborne, over to Raines to Cousineau. Cousineau going to pull up and shoot. He'll score. Cousineau hot all of a sudden, and he's got 6. Be Nick Smith to bring it up over to Cooper. Cooper across the timeline. He'll throw it back across court to Smith. Smith on the left side here, guarded by Claiborne. Pick off of Headings. Headings going to pull up for 3. He'll shoot off the rim. No good. Rebound goes to Malone. Malone will give it to Scarlett. Scarlett to Claiborne. Claiborne going to drive in, and he'll score. Gavin Claiborne with his first basket of the night. He's got 3 in the game. York will bring it in to Nick Smith. Smith to Cooper. Cooper to Bilbrey, and Bilbrey will bring it into the front court. Gives it back to Cooper. Cooper down the corner towards Jackson Canancer, knocked away by Brady Raines. Going to have to go retrieve the ball here. 2:26 to go in the first half. It's 37-16. York in the lead, and York will get it into Canancer. Canancer for a long 3 off the rim, no good. Eli Scarlett with the rebound. He's coming off his foot over to Claiborne, down to Cousineau. Cousineau off the rim, no good. Smith with the rebound. So Smith in the front court. Dribbles right side. Smith looking, gets it over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to fire for 3. It's good. Bryson Bilbrey's got 9. York leads this 40-16 as Claiborne brings it into the paint. Knocked away by Bilbrey, and they're going to call it out on York. It'll be Watertown ball. Cousineau to bring it in under the Watertown basket. He'll give it to Claiborne. Claiborne fakes, drives, pulls up for 2, and scores. Gavin Claiborne with the basket. York will bring it up. It'll be Smith over to Headings. Headings going to dribble past the timeline. He'll get back cross court to Smith. Smith over to Headings. Headings, top of the key, right side. York not in a real big hurry. He'll give it to Smith. Smith, top of the key. Smith to Jackson Canancer. Canancer going to give it to Bilbrey at the high post. Bilbrey going to dribble in. He's going to shoot off the rim. No good. The rebound to Quintarius Hughes Malone. He'll get it to Claiborne over to Eli Scarlett. Scarlett going to be fouled by Bilbrey. Scarlett going to be fouled by Bryson Bilbrey. That's his first. Team's 8th. Eli Scarlett will be at the line for one in the bonus. Scarlett with 3 points on the night on a three-pointer. He's shooting for 4. It bounces around, no good. John Headings with the rebound. He gives it to Nick Smith. Smith dribbles down into the double team, gets it across to Headings over to Cooper. Cooper gets it in the post to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going up strong. He's going to score. Bilbrey scores, and it'll be Claiborne in the front court to Cousineau. Cousineau gives it to Brains, to Claiborne to Cousineau, and he drives in. He'll be fouled by Riley Cooper. That'll be 3 fouls on Riley. Riley Cooper going to pick up his 3rd foul here, and 29 seconds to go in the first half, and Cousineau at the line. The first one bounces off, no good. Cousineau will have one more. Cooper will check out with those 3 fouls. Zach Bird check back in. And Cousineau will fire, and it hits the rim, bounces in, so he's got another one, and York will bring it up against the full court pressure. It'll come cross court to Headings. Headings into the front court, picks it up in the double team, gives it to Nick Smith. Smith dribbling out. They're going to play for one shot. Smith, top of the key. Smith against Cousineau. He's going to throw it down low for Headings, and that one didn't catch anybody. And Headings, I don't know, he's looking for that, and it was hot coming in, so throw it away. 5.1 seconds to go. It'll be Watertown ball. It'll be Claiborne to bring it into the front court, and that won't be no good. At halftime, it's 42-19. York in the lead, and York played an outstanding first half. And before we enter into the Showtime Forward halftime show, we're going to be joined here by Coach Michael Green, and we'll get hooked up here and get Green in here for a minute to get a word with him. His Lady Dragons with a huge win tonight over Watertown, and we'll get Coach Green set up here hopefully, and hopefully you can hear me.
I got you.
Okay, Coach Green, what a great win for your Lady Dragons tonight. That was hard fought, intense, just, that was as intense a ball game as I've seen all year, I think.
It was definitely intense. We, first off, Watertown is, they've got a great coach. She does a great job with those girls. They've got some really good players. I didn't do a good enough job of getting us ready, having us ready before the game. We showed up. I think we had 6 turnovers first quarter. We didn't play like we had our previous 7 games, but like you said, that was a battle. It was a battle, and when you're trying to get to the top, you've got to win them all. 7 games in a row. I think this was our 8th straight win. Up until this point, they had been pretty. I hadn't been too displeased with our performance, but we just didn't show. I didn't do a good enough job of having us ready to go. But we pulled it out, and like I said, that's a really good team right there.
There's a lot of things we could talk about that did go well for your team tonight, but one thing that jumped out at me is I thought you've been a good defensive team all
Yes.
year, and your defensive intensity was good. But at the end of the third quarter and beginning of the fourth quarter, your defense seemed to hit a different level.
Well,
you
yeah.
were on every loose ball.
Yeah, we kind of picked up the intensity, and I finally went. I don't know if anybody noticed, but we had 4 guards out there that started that fourth quarter stretch, and toward the end of the third, and our defense improved. Quite. We don't match up well with them. They had 5 players on the court most of the time that could drive. And, if we've got 2 or 3 of our post players in, that's not a good matchup. Like I said, they're well coached, and she attacked our weaknesses. And, we didn't get enough when we had our post, when we had our post-heavy lineup in. We didn't get the points that we needed. I did a bad job not running the plays that we needed to run. We kind of freelanced way too much. That was my fault. But the intensity there, like you said, when a lot of it, we got some big minutes from Lacey Patton. We had her and Michaela and Sage and Haley in there all at once. And, Gabby, she got a lot of minutes there, needed a rest, but had to keep her out there defensively. She kind of tweaked her knee a little bit, but she pulled through there. And, a game like that, in this district, you're just glad to pull out a win.
Well, you do talk about your 4-guard lineup, and, we talked about the defensive intensity, but, let's talk about a couple of those ladies, and especially Lacey Patton. I thought, I've been here for a few of your games. That's by far the best performance she's had tonight. Not only shooting the ball, but she defended the ball, and she done an outstanding job for you.
She, and that's what I've been wanting her. Show us on the defensive end that you can get out there and do what we're wanting. And she's improved there tremendously since when she first got here, and she's going to have to be getting a lot more minutes. We're getting, Michaela's going to be out for about 2 weeks with medical leave, and we're going to have Lacey step up. We're going to have Millie's going to have to play a lot more. Hopefully, Lauren Schultz, we can get some good minutes out of her, and maybe 1 or 2 more. Somebody's going to have to fill Michaela's spot, but Lacey's really did, especially the second half. I thought her intensity was really good on the defensive end.
But Haley Johnson carries your ball team. Everybody knows that, Coach Green. But a night like tonight's the perfect example. I mean, you look at this fourth quarter. You had Patton, who had 5 big points. You had Gabby Beatty, who had 5 big points. And Michaela Reagan chipped in with 3, and Sage made a couple of big free throws there at the end. And, you got contributions when you need them to support what Haley brings to you every night.
Oh, yeah, that's what, good teams have to do that. And during this stretch, Haley's had some big games offensively here the last couple. But, there were a couple games during our 8-game win streak here where she, 1 or 2 times she was held to single figures. And, we had other people stepping up, getting double figure, Gabby and Ellie. And, the good thing about this team is they're not selfish. They're not worried about how many points they score, who scores what. As a team, we just want to get the win. And luckily, most nights, if Haley's not on or so Haley's getting extra, guarded extra heavily, most of the time we step up. We need a little bit more from our post game tonight, and that was my fault. I didn't get us the ball down there like we needed it.
Well, it's a huge win for you. It makes you, you go to 5-1 in the district now.
Any win in this district is, and that team they were ranked 8th in the state. That's not a bad basketball team at all. Like I said, they're well coached and they got a good, a lot of seniors on that team. But hopefully we can take care of business here on out and put this performance behind us. And we got 2 big games coming up Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, let's talk about those real quick. I know you got a couple of big games, and I'm going to have to refer to my schedule.
We've got Oneida Thursday here at home, and then we have DeKalb Friday at DeKalb.
That DeKalb County game was a close game up here, and you talked about teams that cause you some trouble, and penetrating teams. They like to penetrate the ball with.
Let's not tell anybody.
with Farrell and Van Bracken, and it's a big district game for you down there.
Yeah, Farrell, she's a really solid player. She puts that head down, and when she's putting that head down and driving, and then when they've got people that can knock the outside shot down, they're gonna be all right. But we've had trouble with them, last year, and they gave us a little fit in the fourth quarter here this year. hopefully we can put together 4 solid quarters against them Friday, because this district, you never know. There's not we don't have an easy game here. Every game we've played, for the most part, has been a battle.
Well, Coach, your team's playing some great basketball right now, and I know you want to keep that up. And, a lot of things are set with your defense, and your defense has been magnificent here lately. And you got your team playing together as a team, and I know you want to keep that going.
Oh yeah, that's the team. The team part's that's the key factor in these last 8 games we've had. Everybody, we've came together. Positivity, bench, our bench positivity. Everybody's came together here, and that's what we were missing early on. And hopefully we can just build on this and not get too overconfident and take each game one game at a time.
All right. Well, Coach Green, a big win for your team tonight. Thanks for joining us for a few minutes, and good luck to you as you go through the rest of the week here.
All right, appreciate it, Gary. Thanks for talking to me.
All right, yeah, that's Coach Michael Green, York Lady Dragons. His team wins their 8th straight tonight, 62-57 over Watertown, and they improved to 13-3 on the season. And I'm going to take just a minute here and get things switched back over, and we'll go through the Showtime Forward halftime stats. And just 1 second here, and of course York leading this one 42-19 at halftime. And scoring for York in the first half, it was Nick Smith with 17, Riley Cooper added 8, 2 points John Headings, 11 points for Bryson Bilbrey, and 4 points for Zach Bird. For Watertown, they had 2 points for Quintarius Hughes Malone, 3 points for Eli Scarlett, 5 points for Gavin Claiborne, and 7 points for Braden Cousineau in the first half, 2 points for Brady Raines. We'll take this time out from Showtime Ford. Remember those fine folks in Wattsburg where Fords are cheaper on the mountain.
Hello everybody, this is Bruce Babb, and from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support and your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
All right, back out here at York Institute, about ready to start the second half. It's 42-19. York's in the lead, and York's played as good a first half as you could play for them this year, and have gotten contributions from everybody that stepped on the floor, and a good first half by York. And you got to think Watertown's going to try to come out and do something in this second half, and they will play it in to start the third quarter. It's Newsom. He'll give it to Priest. Priest down the corner to Scarlett. Scarlett over to Claiborne. Claiborne to Scarlett. Priest, and Cousineau gives it back to Priest. Priest to give it off to Claiborne. Claiborne back to Priest, and they're playing keep away with it. Eli Scarlett on the left wing dribbles in, shoots from 15 off the rim. It'll be no good. And Malone skies for the rebound to Priest. Three-pointer, no good. John Headings will pick up the rebound, give it to Bilbrey. Bilbrey's going to bring it. Bilbrey going to go up strong, and knocked away by Scarlett out of bounds. It'll be York's ball under their own basket. Nick Smith to trigger it in. Smith to Miles Lepew down to Cooper. Cooper over to Lepew. Lepew for three. Off the rim, no good. Ball batted out of bounds, and it'll go to Watertown. No points here through the first 45 seconds. It'll be Claiborne to get into Priest, and Priest will bring it over to Cousineau, back to Scarlett, back to Cousineau. Down low to Malone. Malone will go up. He'll shoot and he'll score. Quintarius Hughes Malone with the basket. York's got it. It'll be Smith over to Lepew, and Lepew will come across the timeline to Bilbrey. Bilbrey in the high post. He'll pull up from 12 off the backboard. No good. Rebound to Cousineau. Brings it all the way down. He's dribbling in. He'll go up, he'll shoot, and he'll miss. Rebound, Nick Smith. Smith going to bring it into the front court. He's got it top of the circle. He'll pull up for three. He'll miss. He'll get the rebound, though, and he'll score. 19 for Smith, and Watertown will bring it to Scarlett down to Malone. Malone guarded by Headings. Headings knocks it away. It'll be out on Watertown. We've got a stoppage in play here, and just, I guess, to identify the ball. Lepue will bring it in to Smith, back to Lepue. Lepue will bring it over to Nick Smith into the front court. Smith guarded by Cousineau. Gives it over to Bilbrey, up to Headings in the high post, down the corner to Bilbrey for three. It's good. Bryson Bilbrey with three. York leads at 47-21. Cousineau dribbles down, all the way down, shoots over Cooper, and he'll score. York will bring it in. It's Smith over to Lepue. Lepue will bring it back to Smith across the timeline. Smith gets it down low to Headings, back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will try it again. That one gets nothing. Eli Scarlett with the rebound, gives it to Priest. Priest in the front court, back to Scarlett. Scarlett over to Claiborne, and Claiborne will hit a three-pointer. Claiborne scores, and Nick Smith will have it. He'll bring it into the front court. Over to Lepue. Lepue drives in. He'll pump, give it to Headings in the corner. Headings dribbling it back out top to Smith. Smith will reset it. York leads at 47-26. 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Smith dribbling left side. He'll pull up from 22 off the front of the rim. No good. Cousineau with the rebound, gives it to Scarlett. Scarlett to Malone. Malone blocked by Bilbrey. Bilbrey tries to save it off Priest, but Priest able to corral it. Priest gives it over to Cousineau. Down to Scarlett. Scarlett over to Cousineau. Cousineau to Scarlett. Scarlett for three. Off the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. It'll go to Malone. Malone going to drive in. Nowhere to go. Gives it to Scarlett. Scarlett will drive in. He'll miss. Rebound goes to Riley Cooper. Cooper to Smith. Smith will bring it over to the front court. Smith will give it over to Cooper. Cooper for a three. Hits the rim. No good. The rebound to Nick Smith. Smith's going to dribble it out. Dribble it back in. He'll be fouled. That foul going to go on Gavin Claiborne. That'll be his first. Team's first. So we got a sub. They were going to trigger this in under the basket, but first we'll have a sub. It'll be Trent Spradlin to come in, and it'll be Kyra Priest checking out. Smith will get it in to Cooper. Cooper looking, nowhere to go. He'll finally pull up for the short jumper. No good. Eli Scarlett with the rebound, gives it to Malone, and Malone to Claiborne, down to Cousineau. Cousineau gives it to Claiborne. Back to Cousineau, to Claiborne in the post. He looks, thinks about it. No. Trent Spradlin for three. Off the rim, no good. Malone with the rebound, gets it out to Scarlett. Scarlett guarded by Malone, or guarded by Lepue. Lepue gives it over to Cousineau, over to Spradlin. Spradlin dribbles in, and he's going to be fouled. That foul will go on Bryson Bilbrey. That'll be his second, team's first of the second half. And York going to take a 30-second timeout. It's 47-26, York.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
Back to action. It'll be Watertown ball under their own basket here, and ball will come into Claiborne. Claiborne going to try to get to Cousineau. Stolen by Bilbrey. Bilbrey will go all the way, and he's going to be fouled. Bilbrey going to be fouled by Gavin Claiborne. That'll be his second, team second. Bryson Bilbrey will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Bilbrey with 14 points on the night. He's gunning for 15. He's got it.
At the line for York, number 15, Bryson Bilbrey.
Bilbrey will have one more. He toes the line. He puts it up. It's good. 49-26. York in the lead. 3:14 to go in the third quarter. Watertown gets it into Spradlin. Spradlin will bring it into the front court to Claiborne. Claiborne over to Spradlin. Spradlin back out to Scarlett, top of the key here, and they get it to Cousineau. Cousineau down to Claiborne. Claiborne going to be knocked to the floor, and he's going to be fouled, and that foul will go on Nick Smith. Smith with his team second of the second half, and Watertown will get into Claiborne to Spradlin over to Scarlett. Scarlett for 3 off the left wing, no good. Rebound to Nick Smith. Smith will bring it up, guarded by Spradlin, and he'll get into the front court, up to Headings at the high post, and Headings will pull up from 15, no good. The rebound goes to Trent Spradlin. Gives it to Scarlett. Scarlett dribbling left side. He'll dribble in, give it to Malone. Malone has it knocked away, regathers it over to Cousineau. Cousineau gives it to Trent Spradlin. Spradlin, top of the key. Cousineau on the left wing, back to Scarlett. Scarlett throws the blind pass down low to Malone. Malone pumps and scores. Quintarius Hughes Malone adds 2 points. York against the man-to-man full court pressure, and Smith will bring it into the front court down the left side. Smith to Headings. Headings, top of the key, dribbles, gives it back to Smith. Smith for 3, front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, dumps it off to Headings, and Headings will score. John Headings with 2, and Watertown brings it down. It's Cousineau in the front court, and they'll call a body foul here, and that'll go against Bilbrey. That'll be 3 on Bilbrey, team's third. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. It's 51-28, York in the lead. Gavin Claiborne gives it to Cousineau. He drives in. He's looking. He gets it to Malone in the low post. Malone double team, gets it out to Cousineau. To Claiborne. Claiborne up over Cooper, and he'll score. Smith to Headings, and Headings will bring it across the timeline into the front court. Gets it back up front to Smith, and Smith will get set to Bilbrey on the left wing down the corner to Headings. Headings to Cooper. Cooper knocked away. Picked up by Malone to Spradlin. Spradlin going to drive in. It's going to be offensive foul. Trent Spradlin on the offensive foul. He ran over Nick Smith, and that'll be his first, team's third of the second half. And good job, Nick Smith, to run over, take that charge. And Spradlin with the foul. And Zach Bird check in, Bryson Bilbrey check out, and Riley Cooper going to check out, and Blaine York going to check in. So York will bring it in. It'll be Lepew into the front court. Lepew dribbles down, gives it to York. York drives back to Lepew in the corner. Lepew gives it to Zach Bird. Bird going to go up strong, and he's going to be fouled. That foul going to go against Quintarius Hughes Malone. That's his fourth, team's fourth. York will trigger it in. York will get it into Lepew. Lepew in the corner, gets it cross court to Smith. Smith to Blaine York. York going to get down low to Zach Bird. Bird going to go up strong. He's going to score. Bird taking it against Malone, trying to get his fifth, and he scores. Be Spradlin in the front court to Scarlett, down to Cousineau. Cousineau gets it over to Priest, and Priest going to lose it out of bounds. Kyra Priest loses it out of bounds. It'll be York ball. 31.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. York going to play for one here, I believe. And York Smith will bring it into the front court. It goes to John Headings, and Headings dribbling out top, and going to be beat with the double team. He'll get it to Bird, and Bird's going to be fouled by Malone, and Malone's going to foul out. Malone fouls out after scoring 6 points on the night. He fouls out with 15 seconds to go in the third. Ends his night with 6 points, and York will bring it in. Brain comes into left view. He mishandles it, gets away to Scarlett. Scarlett going to lose it to York, who gives it to Miles Lephew, and Lephew will give it to Headings. Headings will fire at the buzzer. It's good. John Headings, 3 at the buzzer. It's 56-30 at the end of 3. York in the lead.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Back to action here, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. York leading this one handily by 26, and as we get ready to start the fourth quarter, it'll be York ball. Blaine York will bring it in, and it'll come in to Nick Smith. Smith will bring it into the front court. Smith tries to get cross court to Bilbrey. Eli Scarlett goes hard after it over here in front of us. Looks like he's okay, so good hustle by Scarlett. Tries to save that ball inbounds and goes out. It'll be York ball, and York will trigger it in, and they're going to call Nick Smith for a push. Nick Smith pushed off to gain possession, and it'll be turnover York, and it'll be Watertown ball, and this will be Gavin Claiborne to bring it in. He'll bring it in to Kyra Priest, to Eli Scarlett, over to Trent Spradlin. Spradlin will fire the 3 off the rim, no good. The rebound bounces out to him. He'll drive in this time looking. Gives it to Scarlett. Scarlett over to Claiborne. Claiborne drives in, dumps it off to, that'll be Jackson Thomas who'll score. Jackson Thomas, his first 2 of the night. York will get it across the timeline. It'll be Blaine York over to Nick Smith. Smith has it knocked away by Scarlett. Scarlett going to go in. He's going to score. So Scarlett scores, and York will bring it up. It'll be Blaine York into the front court. He'll get it to Smith. Smith will get it set up, top of the key. Smith will get it right wing to York. York looking, gives it top of the key to Bilbrey. Bilbrey down low to Zach York, has it blocked from behind. Picked up by Jackson Thomas, and that's taken away by Blaine York. Gives it to Cooper. Cooper going to go in and score. Riley Cooper with 10 on the night. It'll be Scarlett in the front court to Trent Spradlin. Spradlin for 3, it's good. York, no hurry here, will bring it up. Blaine York will bring it into the front court. They'll get high post to Zach Bird. Bird will go up over Thomas, no good. Rebound fought for on the floor, it'll go to Priest. Priest will bring it into the front court. He's on the right side. He's looking, gives it to Claiborne. Claiborne high post to Scarlett. Scarlett for 2. He's going to score. York wants a 30-second timeout. 6:03 to go in the game. It's 58-39 York.
You're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom. Remember, you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
6:03 to go here in York. Leads this one 58-39. Led by 26. It's been cut to 19 in the first less than 2 minutes here this quarter. York with only 2 points in the quarter. Made some turnovers. Got to take care of the ball here, and it'll be Smith to bring it in to Lepew. Lepew will get to the high post to Headings. Headings has it knocked away and stolen. Picked it back up by Nick Smith. Gives it to Headings. Headings will bring it into the front court. Headings will give it to Bilbrey at the high post. Bilbrey looking, gives it back to Nick Smith. Smith left wing to Headings. Headings tries to get to Cooper. Knocked away to Bilbrey, and Bilbrey going to be fouled. .45, that foul will go on Jackson Thomas. That's his first, team's fifth. We're going to shoot 2 free throws here. So Bilbrey going to shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, they're going to talk about it. Now they're going to call it on the floor. So it'll be York's ball out of bounds. Nick Smith going to trigger it in under the York basket. He'll give it out top to Bilbrey. Bilbrey skate. He'll get to Smith in the left corner. Smith has it knocked away by Claiborne. Be York ball. 5:36 to go in the game. York leading this one 58-39. Nick Smith will trigger it in. He'll get it in to Lepew. Lepew dribbles it back up top. He's going to be double teamed. He'll get it off Smith. Smith over to Lepew in the corner. Lepew looking back out top to Smith. Smith to Headings on the right wing now. Headings back to Smith. York being real patient, giving it to Bilbrey in the high post. He's going to be fouled. That'll be on Gavin Claiborne. That'll be his third. That's team 7th. York going to be shooting 1 in the bonus. Bilbrey will make it to the free throw line now. As we told you earlier, Coach Rodney Powell leading the Dragons tonight. Coach Roy Whitehead serving a self-imposed 1-game suspension for some actions he didn't feel was right Friday night at Kingston. So Coach Powell leading the ship tonight, and Bilbrey makes the first one. Second one off the rim, no good. Watertown will bring it up. Eli Scarlett into the front court to Claiborne. Claiborne gives it to Scarlett. Scarlett drives baseline back out to Spradling. Spradling gets it off to Scarlett, over to Claiborne for 3. Off the rim, no good. He'll get his own rebound, drive the lane. Knocked back by John Headings. Gives it to Scarlett for 3. From the rim, no good. And that rebound to Cooper, and Cooper going to be fouled. Riley Cooper going to be fouled, and that we're going to go the other end, shoot free throws. That foul on Jackson Thomas, that's his second. Riley Cooper will be at the line for 1 in the bonus. Cooper will shoot the first one. It rims out. Rebound Headings. Headings up. Headings will score. John Headings with good hustle gets the 2. Front court to Cousineau, drives in the lane, shoots, and he scores. Braden Cousineau, 2 more. He steals that one and scores 2 more. York being sloppy with it here, and finally they'll get in the front court to Bilbrey. Bilbrey holding the ball. He'll try to drive, and he'll be fouled by Eli Scarlett. That'll be 3 on Eli Scarlett, and Bilbrey will be at the line. Shoot 1 in the bonus again. Bryson Bilbrey, 17 on the night. He's had a great night, and He'll fire the first one off the rim, no good. Jackson Thomas with the rebound. In the front court to Cousineau. Cousineau drives the lane. He'll pump, pull up, shoot, no good. Rebound, John Headings. Headings going to try to dribble out, picks up the dribble, gets it to Nick Smith. Smith to Cooper, and Cooper will give it to Lepew. Lepew in the front court, over to Cooper. Gets it across court to Smith, back to Cooper. The Headings in the high post. York not in no hurry here. 3:50 to go in the game. They lead it by 18. Down on the baseline to Smith. Back out top to Cooper to Bilbrey. Bilbrey gives it to Cooper, and York going to throw it around. It'll be Smith on the baseline from about 17. It's good. Smith scores. Watertown will bring it up. Claiborne dribbles into the paint, tries to get it to Thomas, and it'll be out of bounds off of him. Thomas lost the handle on it, went out of bounds. It'll be York ball. York will get it into Headings. Headings dribbling right side. He'll bring it up into the front court to Cooper. Cooper will give it to Lepew, and Lepew will dribble right side. He'll throw it cross court to Bilbrey. Bilbrey to Cooper, top the key, back to Lepew. Lepew will dribble down, pick up his dribble. He'll get it out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will get it out top to Cooper, and Cooper going to get it over to Lepew. Lepew down to Smith. Smith will fire for three from the corner. It's good. Watertown will bring it into the front court. It's to Eli Scarlett, down to Jackson Thomas, over to Claiborne for three from the corner. It's good. Gavin Claiborne for three. York will bring it in to Lepew, and Lepew, as he's bringing it up, he'll be fouled by Eli Scarlett. That's 4 on Scarlett, 10th team foul. Miles Lepew will shoot 2 free throws. Lepew's at the line to shoot 2. Miles has not scored on the night, so he misses that first one off the back of the rim. Lepew will have one more. Lepew's got it done defensively tonight. He scores his first point of the night. Lepew almost with the steal there. Claiborne into the front court, dribbles into the paint, bounces it off of Lepew's head, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Watertown ball. Lepew hustling hard, just couldn't pull it in. Watertown ball, they'll bring it in to Spradling. Spradling up top there. He'll get it to, that'll be Claiborne, who misses the three. Rebound to Nick Smith. Smith will give it to Cooper, and Cooper will bring it in the front court. Cooper trying to get it to Bird. Bird has it stolen by Spradling, gives it to Cousineau. Cousineau dribbling out top, looking somewhere to go. He'll try to get to Scarlett, and Scarlett, ball taken away by Miles Lepew, and Scarlett going to foul out. That'll be his 5th. Scarlett leaves with 7 points on the night. He's supposedly their best shooter, and York done a really good job on him tonight. Miles Lepew will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. He'll make the first one. Miles with 2 points on the night. He's got one more. He'll shoot. He'll score. York leads at 69-46. We're going to have a timeout. York, 1:52 left to go.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office, offering area insurance, is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines, agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
At Metathrift Pharmacy, we have been here for you for 77 years. Why? Because we focus on one thing, pharmacy. Air Pharmacy services include once monthly medication pickup, MedPack strip packaging, drive-through window, free delivery, vaccinations, and one-on-one personal service.
Back to action here. Watertown brings it into the front court and throws it away. It'll be York ball, and we've got wholesale subs in for both teams here. It'll be Jackson Canancer to bring it up for the Dragons. He'll get it to Blaine York. Over to Canancer over to Andrew Hall. Down in the low post to Nehemiah Headings. Back out to Canancer. Canancer will give it to York. York to Zach Bird. Over to Andrew Hall to Canancer. Gives it to Andrew Hall. Over to Blaine York. Over to Andrew Hall. They're just playing keep away with it and trying to get somebody a shot here. To Zach Bird in the high post. Bird turns around, faces the basket to Headings. Over to York. 1 minute to go. Ball knocked away and stolen. It'll go to Trent Spradlin. He'll go up and he'll score. Trent Spradlin with 2 more, and York will bring it in the front court. It'll be Andrew Hall to bring it in the front court. He'll get to Jackson Canancer. Canancer to Headings. Headings cross court to Andrew Hall. Hall will go in. He'll shoot. He'll score. Andrew Hall with the basket on a nice little move, and he gets in the scorebook, and it'll be coming back the other way for Watertown. That's Will Hackett that makes a three-pointer. Will Hackett with the 3, and York will bring it into the front court. It's Blaine York who'll go in. He'll scoop it up as he falls floor. No foul, and Watertown will get the rebound. It'll come into the front court to J.J. Goodell. To Spradlin. Spradlin will be fouled by Blaine York. That's only the 5th team foul by York in the second half, so York going to get some more subs in, and York going to clear the bench here. They probably got a couple of numbers I don't have here. Just looking at it real quick. We'll see if we can keep track of those. Meantime, it'll be Trent Spradlin for 3 at the basket. And at the buzzer, it'll be Jackson Thomas who will score. The final here tonight, it's 71-53. York wins it. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435, a proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors is new, and that means they've got all the new brands and styles you need, like Columbia and Quicksilver. Hall's has your spring sports covered too, from soccer to baseball and golf, you name it. And as the weather warms up, you'll be ready to hit the lake after your stop at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse. Hall Sports and Outdoors. From the trails to the soccer fields, they've got what you need.
This is Marvin Long, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The new year means new gifts, and new gifts means new devices, and new devices mean the possibility of slower internet. Beat slow and old with new and fast and gig speed connections from Twin Lakes. Connect as many devices as you wish, stream like a dream, and game until your thumbs bleed. Well, maybe not that long. Get a new broadband connection for New Year's by calling 1-800-644-8582 or by visiting twinlakes.net.
Back out here at York Institute, where the York Lady Dragons and Dragons sweep Watertown tonight. And welcome to the Smart Bank postgame show. And we'll, the Watertown brought two ranked teams in here tonight. The 8th ranked girls in state in Class AA lost to York, the 10th ranked team in AA in the state, 62-57 in what was a great basketball game. In the nightcap, the York Dragons jumped out early and didn't look back. They beat Watertown 71-53. Watertown ranked 10th in AA in the state in boys basketball. Let's give you a wrap-up on both of these games real quick. And before we do that, let's hear a commercial from our friends at Smart Bank.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and Smart Bank can help you take advantage of these new rates, whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at Smart Bank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, back out here at York Institute, and York wins 2 tonight, and we'll give you a wrap-up on both games. And in the first game, a great basketball game tonight, the York Lady Dragons defeat Watertown Tigers by a score of 62-57. Scoring for York, they were led in scoring by Haley Johnson with 24 points, 13 for Michaela Reagan, 9 points for Lacey Patton, 7 points for Ellie Lepue, 5 points for Gabby Beatty, and 4 points for Sage Smith. Watertown led in scoring by Emma Christensen with 25 points, 11 points apiece for Brittany Allison and Kiera McClary for Watertown. York Lady Dragons improved to 13-3, 5-1 the district with a 62-57 win over Watertown. In the nightcap, York jumped out early, 26-6 at the end of the first quarter, 42-19 at halftime. They cruised to a 71-53 win. Scoring for York, they were led in scoring by Nick Smith with 24 points, 17 for Bryson Bilbrey, 10 points for Riley Cooper, 9 points John Headings, 6 points Zach Bird, 3 points for Miles Lepue, and 2 points for Andrew Hall on the night. Watertown was led in scoring by Brady Cusino and Gavin Claiborne, 13 points apiece, 7 points for Eli Scarlett, 6 points for Contarius Hughes Malone, 5 points for Trent Spradling, 4 points for Jackson Thomas, 3 points for Will Hackett, and 2 points for Brady Raines. So York wins this one tonight by a score of 71-53. They improved to 9-7, 5-0 in the district. We only have one thing left to do, and this will be to give away the Hall Sports and Outdoors Hall Family Pharmacy Player of the Game. We'll be back after a word from them.
Hello, this is Philip Hall with Hall Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. We are proud to sponsor this broadcast Player of the Game. Be a part of the winning team. Halls is proud to be this area's #1 pharmacy, and now you may visit our expansion in downtown Jamestown for all things sports and outdoors and a complete line of sports medicine equipment.
Okay, back out here at York Institute, our players of the game tonight in the girls' game, the player of the game, we're going to give that to Lacey Patton. Lacey scored 9 points on the night, but it was her defense along with a couple of others that helped set the tempo. And the end of that third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, turned it for York. So Lacey Patton will be our player of the game in the girls' game. In the boys' game, we're going to go with Nick Smith. Nick had 14 first quarter points, got York out to a big lead, and we will go with Nick Smith for our player of the game tonight. We're going to wrap it up from here. York wins 2 tonight, 2 big district wins over Watertown. I want to thank Lydia on the camera helping me out tonight, and today is Lydia's birthday. So if you happen to see Lydia and what little's left of the birthday, sing happy birthday to her, do something. You know, she is practicing for her pro wrestling debut here soon. So happy birthday to Lydia. I think she said she's 20 today, so happy 20th birthday to her. Thank her for helping me out tonight. I'm Gary Hall, and we'll see you. I'm not sure with COVID and everything about the exact broadcast schedule. I believe that Gary Clark will be here Friday night for the York, or he will be with York for the York-DeKalb County game. So look forward to that, and otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks, and have a good night.